don't have a fucking intro. I'm just gonna start talking.
Okay. Let's do some introductions right now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Pale. I am your delirious, kind of sleepy co-host, Curious, with my other co-host. Say your name, bitch.
Gray. Hello, I am
Yes.
Gray. I'm the most famous person in the world.
Exactly. And here we are accompanied with a special guest, anime extraordinaire, YouTuber, and silly goofy guy, Metas.
We spent 3 minutes talking, and none of that was the intro. average fucking podcast recording.
Hey, we can lead it in. I think it's more fun, more natural that way.
I wanted to be on this podcast for the sole reason, because on my podcast, I'm like only limited to 3 things: being reactionary, talking about politics, and or conspiracy theories. However, on a podcast like this that I wanted to be on, I can actually do my other half of my personality and talk about anime and or music. Yeah. So like,
nice.
For the love of God, both of you lead into something I can have an autistic rant about. I'm begging you. I'm pleading.
Yeah, before we were talking about this, Metas like, please, I need to talk about my anime sake somewhere. Like, I need to
do this. Like, we totally didn't cut audio right now.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? We don't really acknowledge like any like meta stuff. I just cut it.
I do it all the time, dude. I'm like, we're cutting audio now.
I mean, your name is Metas, so.
God damn it.
You would be surprised with how many curious jokes I get on this fucking podcast.
Indeed. But not many Gray jokes, though.
Yeah.
No, not because I'm not a fucking.
What were you gonna say?
Let's move on. So there's a lot of things we can talk about with Metas. I mean, he's a YouTuber just like us, but like pretty different in a lot of ways. And I thought that would be interesting. But also we can talk about like just media and stuff. And also I prepared a playlist of sorts for you to react to. Now, I think we can do it a bit later. But
a playlist of what?
Do you know this guy called Miles?
Miles? Hold on, I actually recognize.
Dude, don't look it up. Don't look it up. We'll surprise you, okay?
Okay, I think I recognize the name. My chronically online brain might know of this.
Shout out Martin Luther King. That nigga had a dream.
Besides that, we also made. I mean, we did it last time, but we can also put on furries at the Home Depot or something.
Furries on the Home Depot? What? What happens on this podcast, dude?
Not a lot. We just talk about stuff we've seen.
Okay,
Alright, so this is our standard beginning. How's your week been, sir, Metas?
Darkness. Darkness and just sitting in my brain. I constantly do that. I like my room is my four corners of my room are like, this is my domain expansion, brother. Like, I just sit here and like record and talk to myself all day. I want to go outside, but it's fucking freezing. It's cold where I am. I would assume it's fucking cold over there in fucking the place
Latvia.
Latvia. Okay, we can just name drop it. Latvia.
I'll name drop it. Mr. Metas lives in Guatemala. Okay,
that's crazy. No, I don't know a lick of fucking Spanish or proper Spanish.
Oh, really?
I'm 3rd generation. They stopped teaching after the 2nd.
Shit.
So yeah.
I know everything about Spanish. I've watched Dora, like 2 episodes of it.
That's crazy, bro. Who got all the language down in one go?
Yeah. Okay, where was I? Yeah, hot. Season. Yeah, it's pretty cold here as well. It's minus 20 Celsius. I don't know
what the fuck.
Fahrenheit.
Damn.
What in the what in the fucking bullshit? That's crazy, bro.
That is crazy. And the worst part is there hasn't been like any snow, even though it's like, New Year's, Christmas season. We decided, like, Latvia just decided, okay, I'm gonna snow for like 3 weeks in November, and then nothing's gonna happen December. But thankfully the snow's kind of back, and it's made it pretty sometimes. I posted some photos on Instagram.
I saw it.
Not link. Yeah.
Okay.
It was very nice. Very nice.
I won't lie. I thought you were your sister. I'm like, why did he take a picture of this?
Why is he wearing cat ears?
Yeah, bro. I saw that. I was like, he's getting quirky, bro. But then I thought, wait a minute, that's his sister.
Yeah. Did I tell you I have a sister?
You did. You did.
One
tell
of the
me.
Conversations.
Yeah, it wasn't
my sister's the best.
Aw, look at sibling love. Yes. I don't have that.
Yeah. You know what?
No.
Come on. Okay,
my household is toxic.
Damn.
It's just what it is.
I'm an only child, so I guess.
Fucking lucky
You
bastard.
bitch. You bitch.
Lucky bastard. So many
Our
problems.
household is like our household is toxic with everything outside of me and my siblings relationship, because like we're like always there for each other. Okay, very nice.
Aw, that's so
let's
cute.
let's not talk about it. I don't know if she's watching this. She probably is.
Is she
like,
watching this? That's so nice.
She sometimes watches my videos, you know, one of those things like, I'm bored, I have nothing to watch, I guess I'll watch my
That's so girly based of her though. I'm bored.
Yeah.
It's like she's like my girlfriend. I'm gonna watch the podcast. Like, why are you watching
really?
the podcast? Go watch my videos, please.
Give me money.
Yeah, I get money from
Watch
my
time.
girlfriend. Yeah, watch time, please.
Yeah.
She does that
I
though
don't-
at work. She'll just like play my videos in the background, but not listen to them.
Damn.
Damn.
So, yeah.
You're not worth listening to. sir.
Apparent fucking Lee. No,
Yeah.
she loves me. My girlfriend loves me to death. I love her too.
Yeah.
She just can't
Bro,
listen to
we're
while she
fucking-
gives people therapy.
Oh wait, that's her job? What?
Ooh.
Yeah, she
No,
does
that's
it
not her job.
That's her job.
I-
She does
I
it
thought
for,
she was
for
like
college.
engineer or something. Like
No, an engineer? Fuck no.
No, like the work she's
Oh,
trying to do
oh,
later is like
oh, no.
architecture, like, you know,
Yeah,
that
that.
kind of stuff.
She's getting a degree for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So,
okay,
like,
so her
for
job
now-
is different.
Yeah. Her job is just this
I
is like
see.
a college job and shit. That's cool. She helps people out.
Okay.
I don't
That's
do
very
that.
nice.
I just
We're too low.
I argue with people on the internet.
Yeah, power scaling does involve a lot of debating.
Yes,
But
it
okay,
does.
let's run through each other's weeks. Not run through. That sounds bad. So yeah, Metis has spent his week in his darkness, wallowing in his pain and agony, and also making a video. Like, should we tell them? Like, you've sent me a few of like guess drafts.
I am trying to creatively do things different on my channel this year. Like I kind of
Nice.
I'm slowly trying to like break out of the whole power scaling thing now, because I'm just all like, or what I'm known for. I'm just trying to break out of it. I think at one point, bro, like I think when Dragon Ball shows up again, the anime, I think I might switch tail and just become a Dragon Ball YouTuber.
Really?
Fuck
Damn.
yeah, bro.
I mean-
Dragon Ball fucking fans fiend for content constantly,
true.
dude. So I'm all
That is
like,
true.
so I'm like, if I just make like really high quality videos, will the motherfuckers just eat it up? So I'm waiting for the anime to drop just to start giving my opinions. Cause like
And
guys
also,
during
like,
guys during
also, you know, you can say it, bro.
no during when Dragon Ball Super was off air, like people were still fucking like making crazy bank and like getting mad views when there wasn't any like crazy hype going around. So like imagine when there's a weekly anime, like fuck that, I'll hop in shit, brother.
Yeah, respectable. And also, I don't know how like the big people, Seth the programmer, you know, the big power scalers they're doing. But you know, I feel like maybe there's a hole to be filled. You know, the big Dragon Ball guy talking about power scaling kind of guy, or maybe something else. Yeah, in the future.
I do plan on making this novel Cars versus Goku video eventually. I needed links to the manga and I finally got them. And I think I might make it a collab, but I don't really know. That's still being cooked on. That probably won't be done this month. So
Collaboration with Seth the programmer, his favorite guy.
No. I fucking Seth is on a short list. I'd rather do it with Chuck. I like him better. He's cooler.
Do you know much about the power scaling people drama, Gray?
Not at all. I mean, I know the thing with Seth the programmer, but no.
That's so bad. You only know about that. Oh, Jesus
His only impression
Christ.
of power scaling. That's bad.
Wow, Seth the programmer was such a terrible person. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He was, you know.
For the
you know,
most part, you just do it for fun. It's like I don't know
Yeah.
why those people take it that fucking far, bro.
And also, the part that you like got to me, like obviously he did a lot of heinous, you know, shit that shouldn't, you know, be allowed. But like, I don't know. This is like probably common practice in some corners of the internet. But like, they were describing how like Seth would have like debate minions, where he would like, yeah, this guy wants to talk to me about this character being stronger than the other. I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna have this other guy talk for me. You know, debate for them.
It's
like,
insane.
You're like having like a troop, like a small army of like mercenaries, power scaling mercenaries. Like, what is wrong with you? I thought this was like supposed to be fun, right? You're gonna talk about it yourself at least. Like that's the bare minimum in my view. So
No, there's some. Discord is a weird website that's I think fosters a lot of things. I think one of them is power scaling, the other is pedophilia, and then the others are illegal substances.
illegal substances.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
That Discord is like on the surface you think, yeah, I can talk to my friends, but if you dig deep enough, Like you'll find CIA documents on this shit. It's crazy.
You can find a lot of shit on Discord.
It's nuts.
But but more about the video you're working on. We're not going to spoil it. I mean, you kind of mentioned it in the community post, whatever. But yeah, it's a video about like more abstract concepts that are also relevant to JoJo. Yeah. And I'll just say, like, you know, I didn't expect you to really do this so soon. Like in 2024, you're coming into this year with a new attitude. So I was pretty shocked that you step out of your comfort zone like that. And I thought the video, obviously I had some criticisms. I'm sorry if I was harsh, but
no, I needed them. I did.
Yeah, but after the feedback, you came back with a new one, and I think it's genuinely pretty interesting. And I advise you. I mean, we don't have much of an audience, but yeah, we'll definitely watch it. We'll definitely tune in.
Yeah,
when it's there.
No, thank you. No, I enjoy curious criticism because it's just so like raw. It's so I mean this in a very serious way. So don't take it wrong. It's so Asian of you. It's just like, damn, this fucking sucks. Thank you, Asian man, for criticizing me. It's so blunt and unloving, and I'm like, good. It hurts my feelings.
Yeah, that is very true. The times you have criticized me.
What do you mean that's very true?
Yeah, it's actually very true. The times you have criticized me, I felt the same thing.
All right, now dog pile on Curious right now.
No. What do you mean?
Where's my JJK gift? Hold on. Where is it? Hold on, where is it?
Okay, I would understand me laying down the criticisms on the white on the white man, but you Indian man, why would you betray me like this? Great.
You both are technically Asian.
Yeah, it's both technically Asian. Yeah,
I wanted to actually spark this up because this is a question I do sometimes on my podcast. How many continents are there?
How many continents are there? God damn, this is the kind of shit they go on their fucking podcast. Great, if you don't know, this is all they talk about. Like, how many continents are there? Okay, I'm gonna be. I don't know anything about geography, but I'm gonna.
There are 7 continents.
First of all,
wrong.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I am God. I've made those 7 continents.
Great, elaborate. Get into the debate.
Okay. Let's see. We have Asia, where I'm from, where Curious is from. We have Europe, where Curious currently is. We have North America and South America. I think Menace is from one of them.
Yes.
And then we have Australia, and then South Africa. Not South Africa. Africa.
South Africa's its own continent.
No. Sorry. We have Africa, and then Antarctica.
Okay, so the problem.
I don't see any flaws in that.
No, so the problem with it is what separates Africa, Asia, Asia, and Europe.
First of all, Africa's pretty obvious. There's a fucking water between them, but
yeah.
Asia and Europe, it's a bit more debatable.
This is crazy. I'm about to roast them. Hold on.
What?
World map real quick. Hold on.
I kind of get what you're saying, but like, if that's true, then how many countries are there?
Dude, countries or continents? There's a difference, Gray.
Yeah, there's
but still, there is a difference. But how many countries are there?
There's like,
I don't know,
recognized by the
120.
There's like something like that actually. There's a crazy amount, but technically there is
195 countries. But
damn, he has that shit on the second monitor, and I'm fucking googling this shit.
But like the thing is, we made it up, right?
Yeah, it's all made up. Everything's made up. He's getting it, dude. Gray's getting it. He'd be a total perfect guest on our podcast.
Oh no,
he's getting it, dude. It's all made up. Humanity is a fault. No, the reason why I always like bringing this up is just to test people. Like, yeah, man, they're totally separate. There's nothing that divides them. It's just countries. Africa, Asia, and Europe are all one giant thing. It's technically one giant continent. It's Afro-Eurasia. And with North and South America, nothing is separating them. They're all still one giant thing. Blame Mexico. Actually, what country? Blame Central America. Technically, we can have an argument about Greenland and Australia being continents. They might just be big islands. So in theory, technically, there's only 3. Because it's Antarctica.
Let me actually check what a continent means by definition.
Oh no! Don't even get into that, because then the nerds will bring up what that actually is, and then like continental plates. It's crazy.
Continental philosophy. Right?
Oh no! It gets about that. No, it gets crazy, bro. The people who study rocks are fucking hyper vicious.
That is very true. I
Because
was
eventually
Rock
experienced.
people.
To have
Rocky
a,
was onto something.
having-
Rocky was onto something
that's
with
crazy.
rock humans, man.
No, bro, it's crazy. The fucking secret treasures of the
Ah,
land or
wait,
whatever,
actually, he's right. Any of the world's main continuous expanses of land is a continent.
I told
So
you.
if everything is connected, then technically, yeah.
Yeah, and then if
Oh,
you get
God.
really big brain into the iceberg of it, technically speaking, there is no such thing as a continent. They're all just technically giant islands. It gets really crazy. Anyway, that's my hyperfixation autism time. Anyway, moving on.
That was interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
you,
I
know,
like-
you
I
got
like
great into
asking
this
that.
discussion.
Yes,
I thought it was just gonna be me and you like shooting the shit. Okay,
No.
but I'm glad that Grace autism has somewhere to fit in your in our discussion.
Yes.
So yeah, but more about like I guess how was your week, Gray?
Yeah.
My week, I was also in darkness, but I was in my room because I couldn't.
Can you not
leave
eat the
'cause I have
cows?
school.
Uh,
What?
Is that true? Can you not eat the cows over there? As an American, I'm just curious.
No, that's partially true in that it's like a religious thing. I'm not religious, so I
Really?
can eat cows. Yeah.
That's I love this guy. Curious. Give this guy some steak. Actually, this is
How
the
do I
real
give
question.
him the
Hold on.
do I
Gray.
give him the steak emoji?
Give-
Here,
give-
have it, Gray.
Throw it on screen right now.
For you.
Thank you, man. I mean, I like steak, honestly.
Oh, good. So wait, what do you like it though? What's okay? This is a real question. This is a very Mexican thing. I'm about to ask you. How do you like your steak, Gray?
I mean, I like them. I like
You
all
say
kinds
well
of
done.
taste.
I'll
Because
you
like
say well done. I'll fucking throw you.
I'm not really into the lingo of it, but like I like all steak, honestly. But mostly like
So like
I
there's
guess-
like rare, medium, rare.
Yeah, like-
I think that's
yeah.
what we're talking about.
yeah.
Will you eat rubber or the actual like food?
What?
What do you mean? What did you say?
Because well done in my family, in my culture, is blasphemy. It's garbage.
Really?
It's ruining a piece of meat. Like
What?
it's either rare, medium rare, or not well done. Actually no. In my house,
Overcooked?
it's no. There's only two in my household: rare and medium rare.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I like them.
Yeah,
like
like-
it has to have like a crispy upper layer, but inside it should be like juicy. I guess.
Okay, so you're like a medium rare kind of guy, or medium.
Yeah, I guess. I'm
You're-
not
you're in
sure
the middle.
what they mean, but yeah,
Okay. Yeah. I love rare. I like my shit juicy.
nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I like my shit juicy as well, but like I don't know. I think well done is also fine. Like I don't really find a lot of problems with it. Maybe it's just because my parents do like well done steak. So
Good.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Kinda
man,
got
you're
used to it.
Chinese. If you have fucking well done food, with anything you eat, that'd be crazy. That'd be insane. I don't know how you would be able to do that.
I
Like
don't know.
having noodle with well done food, fuck that. Like there's no flavor, there's no taste. You're just eating fucking rubber with noodles.
I mean, there's condiments, but I don't know. I don't find anything. Maybe I'm not really sure on the definition of like well done. I had to look it up. Like well done steak.
Hold
I'm
on,
pretty sure the steak I
give-
mostly eat is well done.
Hold on.
Well done steak.
Levels. We're all googling now. Well is like fucking rubber. Medium well is like you're almost crazy, but like you're passable. Medium is like middle of the road. Okay. Medium
Okay, I
rare
think
is
I
for
do
like
medium well. I think I do medium well.
Medium
it's
well?
not well. Yeah.
Oh my god, curious. I don't know. I can't look at you the same way.
I don't cook the food in my house. Okay. I'm a baby. So
I'm
like I
a
can't decide.
baby. I'm almost 18. I'm a baby. That's technically true though. You are
I'm
really a
I'm
baby.
joking. No, I'm not. I'm a big mature boy, and I can cook things like instant ramen and
Anyway, I just wanted to ask.
Anyway,
that. It just seemed very
Yeah.
interesting. I've never actually had like a full-on conversation with an Indian guy before.
Damn.
well, Gray can talk to you about how his school really sucks in every way.
Okay,
Yeah.
go shoot. I want to hear it.
Well-
How's Indian life or Indian school life?
Yeah, it's basically just shit. I mean, especially for me as someone who like not really social and shit. So I just look at people and I look at people talking to each other, and that's pretty much it.
That's it,
Oh.
brother.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff about Indian. First of all, like let's I don't want to generalize the culture, but from what Gray has told me, a lot of them not into the LGBT or like any
Indeed.
progressive thing at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah.
And like
Wait, is Gray
know,
gay?
No.
No, Gray's not gay. He's not gay, but like
I'm gay
he's
for
just, like,
women,
you know,
but no.
Somebody quote that. Put it on a shirt. Gray, I'm gay for women.
It's probably there already.
Okay.
I'll do those, like, you know, those like Twitter quotes generators things. I'll do
Yeah,
one of those.
put that on screen right now.
Yeah. I'll put that on screen. I'll make a note of that.
Okay.
But yeah, and it's just like a lot of them are not, you know, super progressive, and Gray is a hardcore anarchist. Okay.
At 18, it makes sense. Eventually, you start mellowing out.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
very
he's,
true.
he's-
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
He's got his fire burning right now.
I was like that. Hold on, I have another GIF I can put on screen because it's like relevant. I always have these on hand. This is Gray. Put that on.
Hurts.
Johnny Silverhand. I was radicalized by that game. Like
Really?
it happened. Like I just don't like corporations anymore.
Nice.
Oh, did you get into? I mean, did you get into writing the story that you're writing right now because of this game?
Damn, you figured me
Cyberpunk
out.
one.
I
What do you mean?
I love that. I love Cyberpunk. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, bro. I honestly, genuinely enjoyed that fucking game more than I should have. It is, for anybody who hasn't played the game, like, ever since release, you need to, bro. Like, it.
Yeah.
I've heard-
I
I've
actually
heard it's
started
patched.
playing it, but then my computer broke down and like everything went to shit.
Yeah.
You need to, brother. If you want to feel that anarchy stick with you, keep on going with Johnny. You like Johnny while like labeled as a terrorist in history in his world, like once you get to know his character, you're like, damn. I don't know if he was kind of right though. Like he's morally conflicting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Crazy.
like, I would, you know, to be really revolutionary, you could say like, you know, I feel like a lot of, especially Cyberpunk genre, but especially this game from like what I've seen, okay, I've not played the game, but I've seen like 10 hours of analysis videos on it. I am not normal. Help. But
Tim Rogers.
just
Yeah.
from the, Tim Rogers, are you aware of Tim Rogers action button metas?
I don't think I am. What is it?
Yeah. Okay. So, Greg, pull up the fucking link while I describe. So Tim Rogers is a 42-year-old man who spent most of his life, you know, playing video games and being in the video game industry. But he's also like, you know, he's been a writer and all of that, and you know, a lot of crazy stuff. And yeah, he makes like 6-hour-long videos on certain video games that are like 20% about the video games, and everything, you know, everything else is just about the culture surrounding it. And every video game, video is different. Like his Cyberpunk one has like these different sections. You know, it's like a playlist. It's so cool. So like he opens up it's like a 1-hour introduction video, which is like introduction 1 hour. It's kind of crazy. And then you go into a playlist where you need to choose 2 out of the 7 videos, which are all over an hour long to watch. And then, you know, it's like a choose your adventure kind of thing. And yeah, in his videos, he just talks about, he is the best video essayist of all time. Like, he is my favorite YouTuber. Like, he's what I strive to be, but obviously, you know.
I want to do this. This is fucking fun.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, like, I think, you know, maybe, you know, not the length that he's doing it, but like the choose your own adventure thing is very interesting, very experimental.
I think
So, yeah.
I think he got that from Mark. Mark was doing
Yeah, but
that.
like, you know,
Markiplier.
Mark was-
Yeah. I
Markiplier, he
remember.
was doing that in like the YouTube suggestion system. Oh, this one's
Yeah.
more rudimentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where was that? Yeah. So he made a video about cyberpunk, and he kind of, you know, dove into the cyberpunk genre and how a lot of it is kind of performative in a way. It's not, you know, exactly revolutionary, and
Yeah.
a lot, especially cyberpunk. I mean, even when it came out, the game I'm talking about, it had a lot of criticisms about like how it's like rebellion is kind of old school in a way, where it's like, you know, it probably was cool like 80 years ago, but now like people have seen more into like
Yeah,
they've
the
seen how
future.
the Sausage Factory works, so you know, they're more aware of how this is kind of all performative in a way, where like I think they're like aestheticizing rebellion or like anarchy in a way, which is, you know, I don't know if it's really helping. But obviously, aesthetically, oh god, it looks so sick. Oh my god, he has the Akira bike in the game. Oh no. So yeah.
No, like
It's
no,
just like-
I get that. I went down a rabbit hole with the cyberpunk thing. I don't think it was a fad because I still think it holds true to a degree, because I think that the next level up from cyberpunk is like space punk, technically. Like that's what the genre I'd call it, because when you look when that game came out, or no, the genre came out back in like what, 60s, something like that. 70.
Okay,
I
so
can't
it
exactly
started with
remember.
It started with a book called like "Do Electric People AI Dream of Electric Sheep?"
Oh yeah,
Androids.
I've been wanting
Androids.
to.
Which got
I've been wanting to read that book
Which-
for a while.
it came out in the 60s, but then I think it's after it got adapted into after Neuromancer came out and
Yeah.
after like Blade Runner came out, which adapted the Electric Sheep book in the 80s that the genre truly started. So yeah, around the 80s I think.
So yeah.
Neuromancer though, by the way, holy shit, have you started reading it?
I have, but the problem is I'm autistic and reading is hard, and the audiobook for it sucks. The author did an abridged version of it, and I can't read it. So I'm slowly reading it. I do find it very enjoyable. Like,
Yeah.
after reading it, just the first chapter and how he transitions from not like changing the chapter, but just doing the three dots, basically the three giant dots. But he stylizes it. It's like, that's fucking cool. That's almost in a weird way like how animes do it. But this is like a book version of that. I'm like, that's fucking smart. I don't read a lot, so like reading that, I was like, that's so cool. But like,
Right, you know what we're talking about, but yeah, it's very cool. I approve this message.
I think I got through the first two chapters, but then I get really busy. I get really sidetracked because I get hyperfixated on things. I'm really hyperfixated on Halo, but that's a different subject. Anyway, back to Cyberpunk. Like you're right, Curious. It is like, as a genre, I'm really into it. I love it. I love the whole punk aesthetic. I think, if anything, I'd fit in the punk realm, like as a light core fan of it. I don't think I'd be fucking really crazy into it. Like in real life, if there was like here's a punk club, I'd be like, I go to there maybe once every few months or something, have some fun.
Yeah.
Go down there, like ask the people like, man, the system's fucked. Because that's how I am. I really am like that. We can delve down the 4chan rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. I know, but like speaking about like cyberpunk itself, like that whole genre, it was kind of like. It is dated in a certain degree because we know what technology is now. We know what the internet is now. There's no like crazy like Wild West-esque ideas like the further you go west, it gets crazy or whatever.
It's kind of the idea that the apocalypse is like already happening. It's just you don't notice it. Like it's not anything grandiose. It's just some fucking how. This is the video example Tim Rogers used in his videos. Like Amazon still doesn't let you sort by like like all these like features like that are not fixed at all to like fix for convenience, and all of them are like for profit and all that.
Yeah,
so,
it's crazy.
Something like that.
But like I don't think punk will ever die. Like the punkness of it won't die. It'll always evolve. Because I feel like eventually, when people start going to space, or whenever we do, it's a possibility because it's.
We've already done it, but yeah, when we do it more sustainably.
Yeah. Once we start going up into space more, I can guarantee you every genre is going to have like a rebirth in a sense. Like cyberpunk will become space punk because everyone's like, yeah, man, all these dystopian planets and the system we live in, or adventure books will become all like crazy and stuff, and then all the old stuff will be like mystical and like vibrant, like, oh my god, Earth before like we left it or whatever. So it'll become that. It's like there's gonna be a change. I'm always looking forward to everything, and I'm trying to understand like the world I live in. This is what I think of. Like the reason why I got so esoteric in my video, this recent one, is because like I'm finally like tired of like talking about the same thing, and I think about all these thoughts constantly, like this random genre, or like what does the future hold, or what's humanity gonna fucking do in 100 years. So like thinking about like genres and books and stuff and the stories they tell, like I absorb what they say, and then I just try to come up with an answer or something out of it. And it's just interesting stuff like that. And I think, and what Curious is right, what you said is like it's you're almost selling punk in a way. So I've been trying to with my own story, just try to figure out like, is it really punk, or is it just the theme or the aesthetic I like? Because I won't lie, I've gone like with the idea of either maybe it could happen on Earth, but if I want to be like the first guy to ever do it, like, you know what, maybe man, this is all in fucking space or some shit. I don't know, because I don't know, it's just stuff like I think like that. I don't know, this is a weird tangent. Welcome to my totally oblivious tangents now.
Yeah, we got hijacked. Our podcast is called something really fucking edgy. Purposes of the Pale. It's a Disco Elysium reference, which is a game. I haven't
played that yet. And I am curious.
Oh yeah,
you said
you got it. You
Oh,
gotta
you're
play it,
curious.
man. Like, I told you.
Yeah, I am
Ray, you're
curious.
the only one laughing at this. Fuck off.
I'm laughing at it. No, isn't that supposed to be Punk 2 or whatever, Cyberpunk-ish?
It's like post Cyberpunk. It's like after the revolution, what happened? After a failed revolution, more specifically. It's a very fascinating game.
It's like an introspective punk kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's a. Oh god, it's so good. we don't have time to get into it, but what I want to say is that I think your idea is interesting. Is that after we go into space, which is I think basically the next stage of humanity, which is like, will we get there? Well, we'll like Elon Musk takes like 5 wives up there, and then we'll die here. We're like, okay, but if we get there, right? If we get there, then definitely our whole perception of like
everything will change.
Well, everything will change, and I just wonder the new myths that will like be born after that, like nostalgia we have right now compared to the nostalgia they'll have fucking in the future. Like that, it's just gonna be so different. And it's kind of incomprehensible. Like now we're like reminiscing over our childhood. Well, maybe they're gonna reminisce over having water, or I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, like the future of humanity is always an interesting subject in stories, and like thinking about it as just a regular person. I don't know. I just think a lot. These are just I'm just bouncing off ideas off you guys. Like, this so crazy? Am I crazy, or is this interesting? I was making a joke. That was my funny voice.
I would say it's interesting.
I have to be quiet.
Gray, what'd you say? Gray, what do you think? I think it's pretty interesting.
Gray's
I mean, yeah, it is
dead.
very interesting. Like, you have the video essayist brain, if you ask me.
Oh no, I definitely do. I've been
Gotta
watching
make more video essays. He's not written a single script. I mean, he's written one, which I've helped. Haha, I am the best. No, I'm
no, yeah, Asian man helping. This bad. This good. This wording terrible.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I don't have I wish I was more, I guess educated in how to.
You're not a nice
help
critic,
people,
but you're still a critic.
Yeah, I just. Yeah.
But
Enough
no,
about
it's
me
good.
though. So yeah, I think we went off too many tangents, and we were talking about like school at the start, but we can just go into it. Like,
No,
okay,
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to fucking talk
we
about
have so
school.
much stuff.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
School's
no more
boring as
school,
fuck.
no more like what happened.
No,
this
hold on,
week.
hold on.
These
This
like beta vanilla topics. What?
The theme is now this. You can cut all that bullshit out. Space. If you
Are we
were in
talking about
space,
space?
we're doing space
Okay.
now. I love
No,
space.
okay.
You wanna hear some metas lore? I'll tell you some metas lore.
Okay.
So you see my PFP, right? You can throw it up
Yeah.
on screen.
Yeah.
Originally, before the story I am currently developing right now, I was gonna make a space story involving my OC, my guy on screen. Like Metas has a backstory, but then I thought to myself, "Damn, this is too grand. I'm basically making One Piece right now. This shit's too ambitious. I gotta step back a little bit." And then because
I've heard
of that,
he's not like exaggerating. I've heard like the stuff he said. It's not.
Curious is the wall I talk to in the darkness. so I wanted to do that, but then I'm like, nah, I have to do something smaller. So I've been doing the story that I'm developing right now, and I've slowly now started to love this one more than the original. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's just like, should I change the environment, or like, I don't know. I'm always in this constant like developing or thinking thing. I still think I'm still probably will do like a Cyberpunk, Ghost in the Shell-esque like environment still, because I just think it fits the theme a lot more, because it's supposed to be a dystopia. Not trying to spoil anything. I don't know if anything's canon. If I do end up making the book and it becomes successful, none of this is canon, by the way. I'm just fucking speaking shit out my mouth. FYI, some nerd finds this.
This is non-canon material.
Yeah, I'm just
like
I'm
everything's
just stating
non-canon.
stuff. You can write it down on some Wikipedia, but like read in between the lines here. Don't be a power
50 years
scaler and take it
later.
and take it at face value.
Yeah, 10 years later,
Yeah.
people are going back to like every appearance you've had anywhere.
Yeah.
This would you'll be like Araki before people.
I low key though, I don't
Yeah.
know. You want to know how crazy my ego is? In that Araki how-to manga guide, he states in the beginning of the book, like, I hope this book eventually inspires somebody. Like, I could be a part of their mythos to eventually write something. And I went, I'm that guy. I'm gonna be him. It's kind of been the thing that's been motivating me for a while now, like secretly in the background.
I mean, I think it's a nice motivation, right? Because you definitely, I think you made a whole channel about JoJo's. You admire Araki in some way.
I think I do.
As do I.
I'd love to meet him, bro. I want to meet Araki. Just to even say hi. Just hi Araki Sensei, and that's it. I can die a normal death.
You can die happy.
Yeah, but I'm really big into writing now. I want to read more. I think maybe if I have time tonight, I'll read a little bit of it. But like, I have autism, so it takes me a while to read books. Like I just can't read to myself in my head. I have to out loud read sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult.
Right, so like, you know, maybe I said this to you, maybe I didn't, but like I was saying how Metis could be a good contrast to this podcast where we have like a sliver of self-confidence at the best of times, while this guy's like radiating with confidence. Like,
I was about to say
GOAT.
that. Yeah.
I am the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT.
Am I the GOAT? Am I my social skills?
No, not in social. I'm just saying like the energy you bring is different from ours. You know how we talk on the podcast, so it's good.
You guys are all.
Yeah, it's
you guys are all. Grade?
What?
You fucking made that joke. You fucking were sitting on that. You little bitch.
He was. He's always trying to make his name a part of the conversation. Okay, great. What do you have about fucking space? Do you have anything to say about space?
Yeah, I like space. I mean, like every child that grew up, I once wanted to be an astronaut.
Really?
Yeah.
I never really got that. Really.
You never wanted to be a Chinese astronaut? Curious? That's crazy.
No, I never wanted. You know, okay, this is actually, you know, I remember this is one of my dreams for like until I was like 8 or 7. I was like, I want to make, and I think I told you this. Great. I want to make a machine that would suck the pollution out of the air
I
away.
remember.
I wanted to because like at the time the place area I was living in is like close to Beijing, so it was like very polluted. Like my mom would get like pretty sick a lot of the times because, you know, just her throat and all that, inhaling all that pollution.
My inner American just wanted to scream something out right now, but I'm gonna let you cook. Hold on.
Okay, and I was like, oh man, I just wish I would make a machine that would suck out the pollution, what we call umai. What do you say? Like it's a specific kind of pollution that's caused by like you know.
Is it smog?
Yeah. Smog, yes, exactly.
There
yes.
you go.
To suck. I want to make a machine that would suck the smog away from my home. That's my dream. That was my dream for like a kid. Okay, what the fuck is the racist thing you were gonna shout?
It wasn't racist. It was just like
I'm kidding.
It was like you know how China just like tells all their children, yes, you must do something great with your life or you're worthless. So I'm like,
yeah.
How many kids like grow up in China thinking like, man, I should become an astronaut? I think it'd be pretty common, but that's just the American within me.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I think in China it's more like you should do this for your country.
Yeah.
So like a lot of them it's more about like it doesn't really matter to them. Oh, you can be a civil servant or you can be the astronaut, but like contribute to our great communist revolution. Okay, they don't say communist anymore, but like this like contribute to the great Chinese revolution, that kind of thing. So it's not really about like.
Is it still a revolution when it's everywhere?
That's the thing, but they're still saying so. The constant saying there is like 中华民族复兴, which means like the revitalization of the Asian Chinese race. So it's about
that's
like,
crazy. What?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it's everywhere in like speeches and propaganda and like Xi Jinping speeches, and that's just like their deliberate goal. And I don't know what they want to do. I guess they just want to spread Chinese influence through like capitalism, like they've done over the past like 10 years. So there's I don't know.
I mean that's kind of the same thing with India right now with the current person in charge.
Hold on, if I know my politicals correctly, China's communist and India's socialist? Question?
No. I mean, first off, China isn't really communist.
It's state capitalist.
Yeah, and India is. I mean, if you ask them, they'll say it's a mixed economy. Which means a lot of things. I kind of consider it like a modern neoliberal capitalist state, basically. And the current guy,
like kind of. But also being like feudal in certain ways.
Yeah, exactly.
The caste system, like insert joke.
What?
That's the U.S. joke. It's like wow, India's so beautiful, and then some American goes, yeah, except they have a caste system.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
Oh, there you go. Never mind.
Yeah, caste system is like the worst. Real. Yeah, it's one of the worst things that ever happened to like South Asia, basically. I mean, the caste system was like. Yeah, South Asia.
I'm learning so much here. This is so cool. I love history. Tell me more, Gray.
It was everywhere, but now like it was especially prominent in India. And now we still have it, but it's like we kind of keep it on the hush, right? and we kind of pretend that it's not there anymore, although it really is. And
like a creepy Mexican uncle that you keep on inviting, and the girls aren't allowed to go next to him. That's crazy. That's a problem, by the way.
Okay. And also, if I know my history right, you can correct me, great. But I'm pretty sure the reason why the caste system exists in its current form right now is because when the British colonized India, it was like, I want a way to control these people.
Indeed, yeah.
Let me just take the system that they kind of have as like culturally, so not like legitimately, and make it legitimate.
Yeah, exactly.
And they made the caste system basically.
I didn't know.
So
the British basically just completely fucked us in every sense of the word.
That's crazy.
So
they kind of gloss over that part.
Yeah, they do.
The current
the current guy who's on top right now. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't want to get fucking arrested. He's
no, you won't get arrested. But
he spouts the same ish rhetoric that basically mirrors a certain German fella with a mustache. He
I was gonna say that one, but I went a little bit softer with it.
He wants to make a pure Hindu state, basically, and basically wants to get all the other religions and all the other ethnic races out.
That's crazy.
It's bullshit. It's incredibly shit. But that's kind of.
I won't say anything wild, but my Diavolo video, I say no one deserves eternal punishment. However,
However, indeed,
I think there's 3 people I put on that list: literal Satan, Hitler, and maybe that guy.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who want to do ethno-states metas just in the world. I think,
it's really weird.
We don't have to get into this if we don't want to, but Mr. Prime Minister of Israel, Netanyahu, he's pretty close to there, right?
There's a lot of it. It's really weird. Humans are weird. I won't lie. Going to the whole space thing and my stories too, because I just be thinking all the time. Sometimes it leads me down the rabbit hole of just thinking about people, and it's just why are we so fucking mean to each other, bro?
Indeed,
why are we just so violent?
Yeah.
I don't get it. It inspires me to think. Curious knows what I'm doing with a lot of these characters, and with the main villain, it's just he experienced that violence, and he keeps on pushing it on people subconsciously. So it's that kind of that thinking. It's just why does it always happen? I don't think I'll ever answer it in my story if it ever gets if it ever comes out, because it's just it's always just there. You can't ever solve it. Humans are weird, man. I don't comprehend how just violent we are. But even then, sometimes, man, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm the hero, even though I don't think heroes actually exist. But this is a completely different subject for a different day. But I don't think myself as the most morally good guy. Just sometimes, man, as a dude, I don't know if you guys get it, but fuck. Once I get angry, bro, I don't want to express my emotions through my voice. It's just this wall seems really breakable right now, and it's just after that emotion passes, and I think normally, I come to my senses, I'm why the fuck was I thinking that in the first place? I don't understand that. I know that stems to a lot more areas of the world being ethno-state. My brother just screamed. You might have picked it up. I said ethno-state, and my brother screamed, yeah. That's crazy. Anyway,
we're gonna put it in.
You might have picked it up. My mic does like to pick up him sometimes. Yeah. It might be in there, but it's just really weird. Humans are fascinating to just analyze. You know what? This is a thing. We're speaking about future space and stuff. We haven't really talked about space. We're just talking about humans in general now. That's the theme, actually. I mentioned this on the podcast, on my podcast. I may be curious. I don't know. Me and Caleb at one point started talking about the internet and its effects on humans in general.
We also talk about this a lot on our podcast. We think about this a lot as well.
Good. You guys are in the loop. I at one point, maybe if I ever get really good at writing, one day might pursue a PhD in psychology and might write a book about the effects of the internet on the globe, because I think it needs to be studied. I have some high opinions of this, because I think the internet has caused good things and bad things, but I think it more or less probably leans on bad. Like, I do not think it's been extremely beneficial, other than like this, like Discord and recording and stuff. I think that's pretty cool, but like what it's really used for, like, I don't know if we were talking about this before we did the intro, but like Discord's not a cool place. It really isn't. Like, the power scan community's bad. The pedo shit is bad. I don't know if you're gonna bleep that out, or like, you know, finding, you know, research classified documents on Discord, because that's happened a few times. It's like, the internet's not good. It really isn't once you start to look at it, because we don't use it properly at all.
Yeah.
And I think it would be so fucking cool to just get like a whole bunch of people and all their experiences, just write it down in one book, squeeze it out properly, and just make a better version of the fucking Unabomber's manifesto. Just like, yeah, instead of all the crazy shit and all the like the eugenics, because he fucking had that too, in that book and his manifesto, by the way.
Yeah, he's
like,
also
just,
like pretty wild. Like, I don't know. I watched do you know Wendy Goon, right?
Yeah,
like,
I watched it too.
I watched the video. I was like, wow, this guy's like more insane than I thought, and maybe not like the hero that a lot of edgy internet people wanted to say he is. So
here's the thing: I think Wendigoon got it right. Everybody knows technology's bad. It's the unsaid secret everywhere. And what the Unabomber did was just looked at the wall and called it red, like Wendigoon said. Like, I already knew this, and he's just like, Wendigoon just verbally stated it out loud. So almost in a weird way, I want to do like the polar opposite of the Unabomber and be like, all right, instead of all the eugenics shit, here's what actually happens, and like the detriments of technology and how it's like irreversible now. We can't go back. We're already too far into it. Accelerationism is true. Is true. Left or
damage
right.
or something. Yeah.
We're fucked. If anybody's watching this that's coming from my channel, look up accelerationism, and we're fully blown into that. We're just racing. We're racing down towards something that we don't fucking know.
Any Metas viewers, look up J-Reg. It's spelled J-Reg, and watch the series called Centricide. Everything's gonna be very clear to you from now on. Do you know Dreg?
I do. I've watched. I think of like a few of his videos when I didn't do YouTube full time. I listened to him in the background while I was working at my hospital job.
Damn.
Yeah.
We also talk about internet a lot, and we also admit that, you know, without this, nothing would be possible. You know, I would be somewhere else, definitely.
Yeah.
Great. We wouldn't have met any of us here. But there's also a lot of stuff that, you know, concerns us. I think Gray can bring up stuff, but like what I remember talking about mostly is like just the intentional economy and how it has changed, you know, so many people's perceptions. Like, I was talking about how, you know, people like to say, right? People on the internet, like the connection on the internet is not as real as like real life or something, and like because real life you see the person and there's something different there, and to an extent I agree, right? Like, you can see the person is definitely different than like talking online in a voice chat like this. But what's interesting is that, like, from what I've observed, you know, just maybe it's just, you know, I don't know, my friends are weird, but like I would like talk to my friends, and after like 20 minutes of conversation, they would just like pull up Instagram and like show me reels, like watch reels together, and that's like socialization for people now. That's just what people do. Like, you know, people engage in the content in this, and that counts as socialization. Like, they can just do this for like hours and be like, yeah, we're friends. It's like, what's the connection there? Like,
yeah.
But it, you know,
okay, it's good that I'm not an old man. Me and Caleb have the same opinions. We're like, dude, what the fuck? What are we doing?
Yeah.
So good I'm not like a bitter old man at 21, because that's the same realization I come to. It's just like, dude, like, can we just go walk in like a random ass direction and just like, we don't have to talk, but can we just walk in nature? Like, I think that would be fucking pretty cool. I don't want to be on my phone. Like, the only reason why I play video games or like I'm on Discord constantly is like because like nobody goes outside and does things. I'd love to. I love doing that. It's my favorite pastime with my girlfriend. Just going outside and just being like, let's just walk somewhere. I don't really care. Pick a direction.
That's what my parents do. Like, when my parents, like, they're, you know, it's kind of sad because, like, you know, they do business online, but they don't have a lot of like Chinese friends there, and they not the most fluent in the local language. But like, they would just like their favorite pastime is just like to go out and be like, let's walk somewhere. Like, my dad is one of those guys, like, let's walk somewhere, and my mom's like, okay, and they would go out and be gone for like 3 hours. I don't know what they are, but like,
that's
dad. Awesome, man. That's awesome.
No, it's good. It's just good to. I'd love to walk around India or fucking like, fucking Latveria, bro. Latvia. I always say Latveria like it's fucking Doom.
Latveria, fucking MF, not MF,
Yeah.
you know, Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
Bro,
I always say that. It's fucking funny.
I'm always saying, like, okay, so great. You know, I hope that he, you know, because he definitely wants to leave India for like college or something. And yeah, maybe he'll come closer to me in Europe or something. But if that doesn't happen, like, you know, I think I've told you this, Mattis. After I turn 18, and hopefully if the YouTube thing works, if it doesn't, then I don't know. I'll try it some other way. I will go to like see. Okay, I won't say where you are. It's probably bad.
You said it, and you're gonna have to cut it.
Yeah. I'll go to Guantanamo Bay, where you are, definitely.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, we'll hang out.
Oh, it's good.
It's been long overdue, man.
It really is.
Yeah.
Right, also come over here, you little bitch.
You little bitch.
Yeah.
I'll feed you euros.
Feed you euros? You mean the coins? I'll
No.
give them coins?
Or I can't say gyros because that's wrong.
What
Euros. That's like the
Euros.
fucking the Greek food.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I have
They're
no
called
idea.
euros?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were called gyros as well.
No, gyro is a different word, but it's just spelled
Okay.
the same. It's really weird.
Okay. But
But-
there's a lot of stuff to talk about internet and connection.
Yeah.
The one that, you know, is closer to me is definitely just the connection part. Like, there's so many instances where I have, like, you know, it's I've pondered about how much our communication has been, you know, the way we communicate has changed, you know, and how on the internet it's so hard, especially if you want to talk to a guy and you don't know if like I don't know, like it's just really hard to be like, you know, I think there's a certain expectation when you're like in real life where you constantly spend time with a person to be like, okay, we're friends, right? When that really isn't the thing on the internet. Like, you can talk to a guy for like a long time and you still like feel like I'm not even close to this, I'm not even like friends with this guy, which is so weird, and it's kind of scary to think about.
Oh, it's actually interesting because like my thing is like exactly kind of the opposite, really. Not in that I don't think that internet I don't think that internet is good. I definitely don't like it, but exactly because I'm at the opposite end of what you guys are talking about, because like in India, or like not India, I don't want to generalize again, but in my place, in like my classmates,
generalize.
they're not as as chronically online as I am, but I am. And so I find it very hard to like relate to them because like I have my interests, and like my interests are like very like internet stuff and like stuff that you would only get into if you're on the internet for a while. And so it's very hard to like talk to those people who like talk about, I don't know, food and like going out and like going to like parties or something. And I hate the internet because I am like that. I really hate the fact that I've become this kind of modern man, I guess.
The modern man.
Yeah, the modern man who does not like belong to any culture in particular,
Curious,
but is
hold on, pause. You might have to read. You might have to cut my audio around this. About like 10 seconds ago, my dad walked in and just goes, "Good night, son."
Anyway. I'm keeping it in. Okay, I'm kidding. All right.
Anyway, continue, Greg. Continue.
So the modern man and stuff.
Yeah. So
wait, hold on. I have a quick question to ask. Does that mean everybody in India therefore is not modern like you?
No.
Don't get into his trap. Don't get into his trap.
I'm just wondering, cause like culturally and like country different speaking, like all of America's like chronically online.
That's kind of what I meant, because like they are modern in that most of my classmates do have phones, but their parents are, I mean, we're much more conservative than America or like any first world nation for that fact. So like I have a phone, but most people my age, if they're from like, my income level family, they usually don't get a phone until they're 18. And like, even if they do have a phone, their parents are very controlling of them. Especially like the girls here, their parents don't let them out, like to go out with friends and shit, because we're still very much conservative like that. So what I meant by modern is that I was like I grew up on the internet, right? So even if they they have phones and they use phones and like and social media and shit, they haven't grown up on the internet.
I think what the word you're looking for is not modern, but you're a tech man. You're the internet man. You're the internet hermit. You are literally just different.
I'm built different.
I think I think what Gray is trying to highlight here is that, he can't really, I was talking about how real life connection is better, bro, but like, obviously, there's people like Gray who like, also me included, like I cannot relate to a lot of people, in real life because I am that, my interests are like more internet, have like internet-y proclivities, I guess. But it's also interesting, right? Because you think about it, I think the worst part about the internet is not really like any part, like how it commercializes us, how all of that is bad. Mm-hmm. But the worst thing is that it's so integrated into our lives that like, I can criticize the internet while being on the internet. That's one thing. But also, I was thinking about how I can connect to people in real life, right? But it's mostly still about shit that I found out on the internet. It's like, have you heard of this new album? Have you read this book that I found illegally online? Have you, it's all about stuff like that. And, you could say I would have nothing to talk about if it weren't for the internet to even connect to real people. And that kind of has a feedback loop. Or, like, not even a loop because like, it's so integrated into our lives. It's just a part of us now.
I think I have to say when my dad is right, sometimes my dad is right. I think I'm seeing the age difference here. Like, you guys are still, both of you in high school, right? Or your high school-esque things. So, like, once you get older, I'm old manning you guys, but believe me, at one point, like, you'll be like, yeah, man, I'm chronically online. I'm a hermit. At one point, I don't know if this is a guy thing, but I also think it's a girl thing. At one point, you will instinctually crave to be around somebody or someone, and the internet will no longer hold you down. At one point, your human brain just cannot cope with just being on a fucking screen all day. It just it doesn't connect at one point.
We get lonely as well. Like
it's not loneliness. It's not loneliness. It's literally, how do I describe this feeling? At one point, I think I was around like 19 or 20, and I had this yearn for being sociable with somebody my age, and I was just like, dude, this internet shit is not cutting it out. And I just started talking to everybody around my age that was just like willing to fucking talk, which is extremely difficult, by the way. And it's just like, because everybody's like, you have to be aware to get past that loop, to be like, I can be online. I almost have to be like a Peter Parker. Like, I can be Peter and then I can be Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man's online, Peter's in real life. And eventually at one point you almost figure it all out. Like, you become like in this weird state of like zen, where it's just like, okay, I can do things now. I can be chronically online and bring it up into conversations, but I can articulate it in such a way that it almost seems natural. Like you almost didn't get it from the internet. It happens. I feel like it's I've been seeing a lot more. Maybe I was just an early bloomer and I'm like, yeah, like the whole internet thing and being like disconnected from everybody eventually kind of fades away a little bit. I almost feel like it's a little bit of like rebellion, like being like or something along the lines of that. That's why I want to write this fucking like internet book, because I feel like psychologically some people are like this. They're like, yeah, man, I'm chronicling along all the time. I'm fucking Challenger and fucking League of Legends, and then at one point it's just like, man, I gotta go fucking talk to somebody.
Well,
this isn't good anymore.
I mean, let's not misunderstand. Like, we're not like proud that we're chronically online or something. Like, we want to be able to connect with people. Like, it's not like a goal that we're striving to be, a fucking,
you guys need to do
that's
it
why we
better.
talk to each other. Like, that's why we talk to each other. I think, how to say.
Curious. I'm doing the Miles Morales to Gwen thing. I'm gonna grab your shoulder. I'm doing it right now.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Go outside. Go talk to a random dude and just see what happens.
It doesn't. We don't do that in Europe, man. Like, it's different in America. Like, I know, like, the one thing I really want to go to LA.
I forgot you live in Eastern Europe. The aesthetic there. Hold on, play the.
They also hate each other. They hate everybody, including like mostly outsiders. They hate people.
Damn.
The thing
I
is, like,
that.
you know, in LA, right? Like, you know, I've just seen videos of like I have like friends in LA and internet friends, and like, and they always like, you know, they have videos or something, and they just. I see people like coming after them. It's like, hey, what's up? It's like, wow, I want to have that. It's like, I just want to, you know, be able to talk to somebody like that. That would be so cool. But you know, it's really not a thing here. Like, people are mostly very depressed, and also a lot of them, at least in the area I speak, they speak Russian, which is like, I speak like 3 languages. Is one of the ones that doesn't cover here. So, what?
I thought you spoke 4.
4?
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn the 4th one.
Okay.
So yeah. And
That's
that's the one
so
of the
crazy,
languages that, you know, I don't cover is Russian, so I can't really talk to a lot of people, unfortunately. Yeah, you know, it's circumstances different. I can definitely find people, right? Like, there's definitely, obviously, still exceptions. But I will take your advice, Mr. Man who grabbed my shoulders. I will go outside. I do go outside, goddammit. You
no,
bitch.
like I don't know. Maybe it's just because this is like a cultural difference. But at one point, man, it's just like I need to get the fuck out of this goddamn room.
Yeah,
I need it. I yearn.
I was trying to get to that point because, yeah, I do. I hope that happens because, like, I've also seen people in my life that also had this kind of experience. Like, my dad and, like, a lot of people, they were just like, at one point I realized I didn't want to be this way anymore, and I wanted to. It's almost like, I would say, like, a primitive instinct of people to connect in that kind of natural way. Maybe. I'm just
that's
guessing.
actually very hopeful.
Yeah, that's hopeful. Yeah, I think...
This
no,
is so against Curious' character. He's always so doomist.
What do you mean, bro? Great. Defend me here. What do you mean I'm doomist?
Bro, no. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking boy you real quick. I made a short essay on death the other day, and you were like ecstatic about it, and word for word, bar for bar, you're like, I think you're a bit more optimistic than me, and I'm all like, dude, this is some like Costco-esque optimism here, just forgetting about death in the background, and you're over here like, it's over, bro.
Okay, bro, okay. You wanna checkmate me? I'm gonna checkmate you. Give me a sec. Okay. So this is what you wrote.
He's always bringing it up.
So this is what you wrote. Let's see. Is the comment? If it's some setup to a punchline where I'm in an error system, the universe be damned, I'm going to mess up the punchline and corrupt the system.
Real.
Like, I just
real.
It sounds like a shonen protagonist. I'm just
real.
not that. I don't.
Real.
It doesn't mean that like I hate death or something.
Real.
Great. Speaks to something. I'm being cornered.
Great. You gotta be an optimist. Again? You'll get out of India. You gotta be real.
Okay.
Your dreams. Let your dreams burn forward. Get off the internet.
So,
do something with your life. You can do
I'm like
for fuck's sake, let him talk, Metis.
I'm like the synthesis of both of you in that, like, I'm much more like, I don't know, punk than Curious is, but at the same time, at my lowest points, I'm much more doomer than Curious is. So I don't know what to say.
Yeah, he's more punk. He listens to like punk music. Well,
oh,
I'm
you
more
do
of like
good.
Yeah. I'm more
So
of like
you brought up how if there's like a punk club, you visit like every once a month. I would be running that club.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta get some like music recommendations in. I feel like we're going into like live stuff now.
I can. Hold on. I found. Right. Do you guys know the band Death?
Yes.
So
it's a metal band.
Their sons, or the bassist had sons, and they did they grew up to eventually like do their thing. This is their 2020 album. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I keep on listening to it. Hold on, let me share it. Copy link to all album. I like them. Death is an OG band. They're argued to be one of the first like metal bands, right next to Black Sabbath. So it's
really?
just like
one of the first. Okay.
So these are the
songs.
Yeah, this is the bassist's offspring that have now evolved doing their own punk.
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah.
Rough Francis, I love him. If I ever did my book, the one about the punk stuff, involving the giant dog man, I'd love to have their music like playing like during an action scene or like an OP or an ending. It just fits well. I just imagine Rough Francis like playing during like something I made. So very Batman of me. The guy who wrote Batman was listening to Nirvana constantly, so that's why it's in the trailers and stuff.
That's nice. Bro, okay. I was trying to defend myself as not being depressing, and all I have is like Elliott Smith.
That's crazy.
And like, I'm going to my YouTube Music library, and yeah.
I think music's a big thing.
What?
Music's a big. I realized this after a while. Like, the things you listen to and the things you consume make you. So I'd recommend, if you want to have a more positive outlook in life, just change what you listen to, change what you consume, and everything starts like feeling different, bro. For both of you. That's for everybody.
I don't know. I'm not really.
I
think
true,
like
yeah.
I don't know. Like I guess I don't know. I find inspiration in those sad things though. Like I don't know. I just feel like
very Edgar Allan Poe of you.
Yeah, like I don't. Obviously, there are a few things that get me pumped up to be like the spirit, the energy, and one of those things is Gurren Lagann. Have you seen Gurren Lagann?
Oh yeah, Gurren Lagann. I was about to bring that up because I'm writing a video on it.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann is the kind of show is like, I'm gonna destroy everything. It really gets me to that place.
I listen to the OP every once in a while, whenever I feel like very down. It really
Gurren Lagann is the ultimate show about breaking through your limits and like just like being the greatest person ever, overcoming hardships. Like I think it's the most meta shows ever. I'm really surprised you haven't seen it. It's totally up your alley. So go watch that shit.
I actually listen to the soundtrack a lot, but I have not watched it in full.
Oh yeah, you definitely should.
Oh yeah.
Row, fight the power. Touchdowns, I don't break the unbreakable. Oh, I love that song.
It's real, bro. I just live in that. Like I live in this optimistic state constantly, and sometimes I do have my moments where it's just darkness and black. But sometimes, man, if I like watch Fist of the North Star or just like something inspirational, I just get up like an anime protagonist, and be like, all right, I gotta get up. I gotta go do things. It takes a very little amount of somebody being like, man, you can do better. And I just like, all right, I gotta get up. Like I'm like, hold on, I got a gift for this on Discord. Hold on, I got a gift for everything on this goddamn play. I'm like.
Great, I think we found like, God, what is this fucking I don't know. Is it? No, never mind. I was just saying, I think we found our polar opposite.
I mean, not really, because like I'm also kind of like that. I'm more like that than you are.
So like how our Discord profile is set up, it goes curious, gray, and this is how like the system is. We have doomist, the middle, overwhelming positivity. Or no. It goes the indefinite cruelty of the universe. Gray is just a stereotypical Monday.
Sublated dialectical part of both of you.
Yeah, and then I am the indomitable human spirit. I must push on.
I mean, I do admit, every time I do talk to you, I was like, man, this guy's like radiating energy is very admirable.
Do I really radiate that energy, dude?
Like at least in the, I won't say anything. Yes. Yeah. I won't comment on it. Gray meets you for the first time like today, so it's more different for him.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, to defend myself a little bit, I do like. I think that I find a lot of inspiration.
Okay, so you are
sadness,
funny.
I love
that is one thing.
Me or like metas?
Yeah, both of you. But curious is funny. So
thank you.
Yeah.
I'll show Meta something that will definitely solidify me as having the greatest sense of humor of all time.
Let me see it. I swear to God, if it's the fucking sea anemone, the fucking sea cow, I'm gonna fucking start laughing.
I don't think it's a sea cow, but yeah. I'm just saying. I think what I'm interested in is like what brings me happiness is expression, and a lot of it is like kind of, I guess, sadder emotions. But I find it interesting, and I find it satisfying. But maybe I'll get more bitches if I'm more positive. So maybe.
Hey, bro. I'll tell you this: if you guys want girlfriends or something, or just like somebody to love you, or like a one night
or
fling,
boyfriends. Yes.
Or boyfriends, wait, what? Curious? Huh? Question.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna tell your parents. They're gonna go bing chilling. I don't know.
They're going to disown me. They're like that traditional. So
that's crazy. Damn.
Yeah.
Latveria.
God damn it.
Every time I mispronounce it, put fucking Dr. Doom on the screen.
Yeah. Latveria. I'll put the mask on your whatever profile.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot it. But no, don't feel like this too. I'm just giving you guys like boy, like I'm fucking Kratos, the fucking Atreus. But like, you could, the personalities you guys have now, if it's gonna be this for the rest of your life, you'll find somebody, you'll find happiness in something. Cause like, don't get me wrong, there's some women out there just love sad guys. It's crazy. You will find a thick, big tit, huge ass mommy goth GF curious if you want it. Or like Bayonetta. And then Curious, and then Gray will find.
Gray loves Bayonetta. Do you want that screenshot of him? Gray, do you want this?
No.
Show me.
Do not defame.
Show me. What is this?
He's I caught him thirsting after Bayonetta, I guess.
Hey, no, hold on.
It makes sense, right?
Hold on, I'm gonna hold on. Where is it? Oh no, I didn't save it. Give me a second. Hold on.
I can't find it anymore.
Great.
Oh, never mind. I found it. Here it is.
Great. I'm gonna defend you, brother. I'm gonna defend you. But I'm doing this again, bro. Bayonetta's a bad bitch, bro.
She is, but
that's literally the most fucking like lukewarm fucking SS I've ever seen, bro. Bayonetta's so fucking hot, dude. Yeah, she's literally a fucking witch with a fat ass and tits. She's literally made for sex appeal. Gray, don't feel bad for this.
Yeah. Finally, someone who understands.
Hey, I'm not like a not fan of Bayonetta. I just have not played any of the games and I don't care.
Hold on. Gray, I gotta ask you. Short hair or long hair?
Like, honestly?
For Bayonetta.
I mean, like, short hair.
This is the worst conversation ever.
Short hair? Really?
Yeah.
Too bad. I only like hot men. That's a crazy screenshot. I'm saving that.
No.
Going into my meme folder.
I like short hair because short hair is like more boyish.
And you're gay. Oh no. I mean,
says someone who said too bad I only like hot men.
Hot men. What do you mean boyish?
What do you think the only reason I'm talking to you is Gray?
What are you guys?
No,
maybe you guys found each other.
Okay, we sometimes joke that we are like kind of the same person in a lot of ways, like a lot of like our thinking and our experiences as well. Surprisingly,
Interesting.
We are mirror
matches.
Utah. Yeah,
I see this. I'm starting to realize it. You guys are a match made in heaven, as one would say from America.
No, I
mean boyish as in like a tomboy, right? Tomboys are hot.
Oh, okay.
I think
this is fair. This is some takes I had when I was your age.
I think I prefer long hair. I've always been a long hair boy since I was like 8. It's like long hair boy for life.
Depends on the cut. Like I won't lie. Like,
I guess.
Like if you got a wolf cut, bro, I get feral.
Wolf cuts are great. I also just like straight long hair. Like I don't know. I think that's.
Oh no, that my girlfriend has straight long hair. That fucking shit is fucking. I'm like, my inner Mexican.
Indeed.
It gets crazy, bro. Like like Gray just saying like Bayonetta's hot is like such a lukewarm thing to say, because when it gets like to girls and stuff, it's just all like I start getting like weird, bro. I start getting really like Spanish.
All right, let's get you weird then. Let's get you weird then. Okay, so
I'm like my girlfriend's a native Mexican woman.
All right, here's a few things.
Well, so I'm not as self-actualized yet, so I'm getting there.
Yeah. Okay, so turn-ons. Let's go. So I don't have many because
wait, hold on.
Give me a sec. Let me start. So let me set off because I really don't have any, because like most of my life I've not been romantic at all. Like I've told you this. But like, you know, I think if you're in a band, it's over. It's over for me. I'm done. It's over. That's the only thing I need.
And if you wear pink sweatpants and sweatshirt, yeah.
Pink sweatpants and sweatshirt? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, he has an aesthetic there going. I understand, Gray.
Pink aesthetic?
No, I was referencing Bochi. So.
Bochi isn't like hot, but yeah, I guess. If you're in a band,
is your PFP a fucking cat smoking a cigarette?
It's a hamster. Beaver. It's a hamster.
Oh, okay.
It's a hamster smoking a cigarette.
What is this, bro?
I love that image so much.
That's not a fucking hamster. That's a fucking capybara, you fuck.
Oh yeah, capybara.
Oh my god. No,
the greatest animal of all time.
We delved from the future humanity into just talking boy. Nah, man. Like, I'll just straight up say it. I do not like white women. Not attractive at all. Like, America's filled with them. I just like at one point, man. It's just like nah. Skinny white bitches are the single most like just not attractive thing to me. I just do not like it. My girlfriend's the complete opposite. Dark skin, meat on her bone, like, bro, and like real.
If you're like skinny and like dark hair and you're like in a room that's like, you know, really messy and you're like, you know, you have like eyelashes in a certain way, maybe, but I generally agree.
A random, you just described just an Asian woman to me there.
Well, yeah, I really like black hair. That's the other thing. Like, I really, best hair color, no doubt. But
I mean, that's like
my girlfriend
most of
got
the
like
population.
Yeah, I love black hair. I don't know. It's not that common here. Most people have like brown hair or something, which is fine.
Yeah.
But, like,
I mean, my
like
hair is going
brown's
gray,
most
so
common.
like, no puns
fuck?
intended.
yeah, he's like, I don't know why. Like, his, you know, Gray's hair is going gray for some reason. Like, even though he's not even 18.
You got salt and pepper already? That's crazy.
Yeah, I have some kind of deficiency or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's going gray for some
Something's
reason.
in the water.
He's going to be on Kaneki. Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. All right.
You torture. No, but
Okay.
like,
You guys keep talking about turn-ons. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
this fucking guy. No, man, but that's just like white bitches just do not interest me at all. I'm demoralizing. Hold on, let me take it back. White women just do not interest me. Like straight up, just none. Like American and European women just do not interest me at all. It's just like blonde hair on white skin. No. Like being totally subjective, it's just nope.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree. Yeah, it is true.
It's just there's just something not appealing to me. But like but when I met my girlfriend back in the day, and then eventually when we started dating, it's just like she's really everything I wanted, man. She's not white. She can cook. She has really nice fucking looking hair, dude. She's beautiful. You know what? I won't lie. I don't think I'm particularly the best looking guy, but every time like I show anybody my girlfriend, they go, "Damn, how the fuck did you pull that?" I'm all like, "That's like a way above your weight class, dog, or your like looks class." It's like that doesn't match up. I go, So it's kind of a confidence booster too.
Yeah,
like I'm set for life. Like I'm done. Like speaking it. Like, my girlfriend will probably end up watching this episode probably because I told her, but like when she reaches this part of the video, it's just like, yeah, I'm like, I want that. That's my end goal. Like I'm done. I don't need anything else. I'm one and done. I found it. I think that's the one thing I'd recommend for you. You know, you're here, curious, want to go take a fucking piss. So I'll give you advice and everybody who's actually listening here, like one and done it. Don't go chase the fucking white deer. There's no point in it. Just once you find like something close. Or no, I take it back. Once you find something like that makes you happy, there we go. That's what I wanted to use correctly. Once you find something that just makes you happy, stick with it. Stick with it forever. That's the one thing I'd recommend. And if they're giving you the same love back in that loving way, stick with it, brother. There's no fucking point in leaving it or anything. It's perfect. Whether that be a chick from China or Pakistan or whatever fucking country, because mine wasn't from America. It's perfect. Wait, was Curious here for that?
I just got here, but you know.
When the fuck, dude, you're a fast fucking pisser. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro. But no, it's just that like the more time I spend outside, the more time I'll get yelling from my parents because they're like, "Why are you recording? Why are you talking online? Just go outside." No, I'm kidding. But you know, it's early
crazy.
in the morning, and they're like, maybe I don't know.
I'm doing business, Mom.
Doing business.
I'm making.
But that's what that's how I would
hustling.
justify like. That's how I would justify editing your videos to my mom. It's like I'm making money, Mom. Like, how much? Okay, I'm not gonna say how much. I feel like that would.
$200. I paid for his setup.
Yeah. I paid for my setup.
I paid for
Forever
it basically.
grateful. Exactly.
Yes.
You also pay for Leo's.
It's like I think there is a dynamic on YouTube. There are YouTubers. No. There's voiceovers and then editors. And then some people can't ever reach the middle ground where they can do both. It takes time to get there.
It does take time. I think I've gotten a lot better since like 2021 when I started, but I don't think nowhere near like a competent level, not competent, like, you know, consistent level of voiceover.
You dumb baby.
You know. What?
You dumb baby. You know
What
nothing.
does that mean?
I'm being funny. Curious dumb baby. You know nothing.
He's indeed a silly guy.
You know, you two start speaking on some stuff. I'll just start giving my take, my opinion.
All right. Anime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, speaking of stuff I've done recently, I've gotten back into visual novels because man, I really don't go outside. I'm kidding.
You started playing He Fucked the Woman Out of Me or something?
What?
Oh yeah. No, it's
What are you
no, it's
guys
actually
playing?
pretty interesting. It's a Game Boy style visual novel written by a trans person about like their experiences in the sex work industry and how it was traumatizing in a way. Like it's a very, a heavy game, but like it's pretty worth playing through, I think. But that's like way after. I started playing this game called Ghost Trick. Do you know much about Ace Attorney? Do you know Ace Attorney Phoenix, right?
I know some like crazy combo loops he does in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah, that was awesome. Like I really wanted to get that game just because to play Phoenix, but I realized I'm too bad at fighting games. I'm really not good. Like I got Guilty Gear Strive and I got destroyed for like 10 games in a row. And I was like, okay, well, I guess it's not for me. It's a shame because the music is so good.
I can teach you.
You could, but I don't know if I have time right now. But after this podcast, I have to get back to studying.
You never have
Agent
time.
Boy.
You never have time for me curious. Anyway, keep going. What's this visual novel about?
Ghost Trick. I think I honestly think that anybody can enjoy this game. So it's about Ghost Trick is a detective kind of mystery puzzle game about this guy who died, and then he uses his ghost to turn back time and then manipulate different things to change fate. Not JoJo reference there. I'm gonna kill myself. To change fate and like manipulate and realize
Ringo.
the truth. Yeah, pretty much. But the game mechanics are really interesting because you traverse these places and you have to since you can't move actually, you can only move between the spirits of these objects. So sometimes if you want to go to the other side of the room, you can't. You have to wait until people in this level, let's say, manipulate the objects in a way that you time it, and then you can move to different places and manipulate.
That stutter was insane, dude. Holy shit.
God, I'm so bad at speaking. Why did I decide to become a YouTuber? I don't know. So it's I think it's one of those puzzle games that just makes you feel like a genius every step of the way, even though it's kind of simple. The mechanic is like very one note, but it's able to be developed so much and have so many unique scenarios. There's one where like you're in a chicken restaurant, the fried chicken restaurant, and you have to like wait until
you went into KFC?
Yes, I went into KFC and they have to and the whole scenario is that a guy crashed into the window and a big giant chicken statue fell and killed the protagonist. So he's gonna turn back time and he's gonna somehow stop the chicken statue from falling down while also stopping the car crash while also not being able to move anything. Like it's such it's a very, very fun concept and the story is really compelling. What's really cool about Phoenix Wright and also just everything this guy does, same creator by the way. Is the fact that every character, this is like, I think as a character, like you're trying to write characters, it's very useful to observe, like, because the original games were on Game Boy, this one's on DS, but the same writing style. If Phoenix Wright was on Game Boy, there was not a lot of time for a lot of really expansive text. So how can you make every character memorable during that time, especially for Ace Attorney, which is a game about like you go through different cases and every case is like specific characters that don't really appear later on. It's a very tricky thing to get them right and get them to be memorable and appealing, and he does it pretty well, like almost every time. And this is also the case with this one. Like there's so many side characters that are like so interesting, they have this unique twist to them. I was like, wow, this is how you write an ensemble cast. I really admire his writing, and it's just perfectly used here. Especially since this one is not limited to like a case or something. It's a longer game, so he can tie every single character, no matter how wacky. There's this one like fancy looking lady who writes like romance novels. If you describe them, none of them sound interesting, but like the dialogue is really good. So yeah, they all come together in this like grand mystery that's all weaving together. It's it's amazing. It's one of the best visual novels I've ever played. So anyone who's watching, Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, it's free. No, it's not free. It's out now. It's free if you go to certain websites, but it's out now. They got a remaster.
It's on a PC
gorgeous.
right now. It has a PC port. recently.
It's on the PC. It's great.
Yeah.
Piracy
I've been
is
wanting
illegal.
Shut up.
Shout out to
You'd be
One
surprised.
Piece.
You would be surprised how many games Gray has played despite never even having a Steam account
Yeah.
or a console. I wonder how he got them.
Yeah. I've been wanting to play Ghost Trick. I came to know the game from Matthew Matosis, who came back from the dead to make a video on it called Context Sensitivity.
Yeah, he's a video game YouTuber. Great
Yeah,
one. Like,
he
makes,
made like a.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, Gray was talking and I heard this Indian chime in the background, like he was about to reach.
Oh yeah. It's there. It's my. I think it's my grandma.
Your grandma's
she doing?
cooking, bro.
Yeah, no. She's listening to something, I think. Yeah. So, the guy Matthew Matosis, he made a 6-hour Dark Souls commentary, and watching that, it gave me like a pseudo Irish accent for like a week.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
So like, I guess this is like kind of the experience of growing up on the internet, like learning English through the internet. Like Gray went through certain phases with accents. So Super Eye Patch Wolf is an Irish YouTuber, and there was a time where he talked like an Irishman, and it was very disturbing. But now he's kind of adapted to his like normal accent. It's not gonna change, I hope. Gray,
Maybe
you want to show
not.
us your you want to show us your Indian accent? Just for a minute.
Oh fuck no! You
Come on,
once
please,
tricked me.
please.
You
We
once
did it
tricked
once.
me. You fucking plotter.
What do you mean? Like you promised me to show it, and then
Hold on.
I showed it.
I got this.
What do you mean?
Hold on.
What do you mean you got
Curious.
this? You're gonna
Curious.
Uh-huh.
Curious. Give me your Chinese accent.
Chinese accent.
Yeah.
You know, I really can't do a good one because I can speak Chinese. I just don't know how to do an accent now.
Do it.
Maybe
Do
you
it.
speak like this, but it's not. No, I can't. I'm too westernized. I'm too fucking whitewashed. I'm sorry. But like Gray can, like he still
I
spends
can't
most of his
because
day
I kind of
speaking.
like I switch between accents because I never use this accent when I'm like talking to real people, like in real people as in, like in real life people. Because I don't want to like come off as like, I don't know. It's kind of obnoxious, right? When you use this accent when everyone's just talking normally. So
Yeah.
Give it to me. I want to hear this now. You can't just tease me like this, Gray.
Yeah, come on. Okay. Say PUBG Mobile.
That's fucked up.
no. Okay, fuck. I'll read
bring something
one
to read,
sentence. I'll read one sentence. Let me.
Say
Okay.
Bayonetta
Oh, wait.
so
Get-
fucking
I have the Bible.
Wait, bro.
I have the Bible
Dude,
by the
no,
side.
great. Say
Why do you have
Bayonetta
the
is so
Bible?
fucking hot. Okay. So say the Bayonetta thing you sent. Great,
Please,
come on.
please.
You gotta do it. You gotta do
I'll
it.
read the Bible.
Come on.
Okay?
Pressure.
I'll read the Bible.
No, you can't back out of this, okay? Metas had a great idea. You gotta do it.
Bayonetta is so fucking hot, dude. Like Jesus, dude. Please do
Please,
it for me.
please.
Okay. All right.
Please, Gray.
Okay, so this is my normal accent. Bayonetta is so fucking hot. Like, geez, dude.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just focus. Okay. Bayonetta is so fucking hot. It's so fucking hot. Like, geez, dude. I'll kill both of you. I'll kill both of you.
No, that's so interesting. That's so cool.
We had
I
a
wish I
whole
had an accent.
go to like what is it? I think it was episode 4 of our podcast. I forced them to read like the blurb of Call of Cthulhu in Indian accent. It's great, but
That's awesome. No, that's cool. That's cool that you can switch between accents. I wish I can switch between languages.
I can talk like a Russian person. I just cannot talk like a Chinese person. I am a disgrace to my family.
Okay, wait. I have a question. Russian accent, but Chinese. Go.
What? But what? I don't know how like Russian people talk in Chinese. Like it's a different
Fucking
tone
do it.
entirely.
Do it.
早上好，中国！现在我有病。No, I can't.
You're gonna say picture link, fucking guy. Watch out! 我冰淇淋.
Wow! Whoa, dude! Whoa! Why did you do that? Huh?
Okay.
Well,
Let's go back
I love
to
that
media.
meme. I love the meme. I love the memes.
That's
go
a
back to
great meme.
media.
I need to show you a video. Let's go back to media, the comforting place to escape reality.
Yep. I've been
Alright.
playing Death Stranding.
Oh, that's a normal game. Metas
Normie.
have, yeah. But do you like it, Metas? Are you considering playing it?
Yeah. Death Stranding. I don't know, man. Like I'm not really like hooked on the whole like walking
yeah.
walking.
Yeah, so I went into it thinking that it's gonna be like that, but it's much more engaging and like way more interesting than that. There's like the main concept, the main villain, or not the villain, the antagonist, the BTs they call it. It's so fucking creepy, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, like he said, there's so much more and stuff.
I think I'd play that. However, I do have a. Can I tell you guys a secret? I haven't told anybody.
Secret? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm playing my music again. I'm getting all like creepy here in the background. You guys can't tell, but like I'm playing it in the background. But like,
okay.
I do want to play a Kojima game, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to play Death Stranding. I want to play Guilty Gear. Not Guilty Gear. That's a fucking
Metal Gear.
Yeah, I want to play Metal Gear.
I've played Metal Gear.
He's played the first one.
But my problem is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Kojima and me are like the same guy, because I feel like if I can get radicalized by Cyberpunk, I think if I play all of the Metal Gear games, I think I might just become radicalized like permanently. Because the game is like super esoteric, and it's like actually like picking at society and war, and like I'm like if I go into that, I don't think I'll come out the same man I was. And I'm terrified. I want to play fucking Metal Gear, but like there's a part of me that's just like I will become Snake. I will be Big Boss at the end of it.
Big guy, as Gray says.
I will. I feel like that's gonna happen. I really want to play that. Because like I see some people being like, Metal Gear was right or whatever. Like the whole like the internet's dead theory, the dead internet theory, like, and how some people connect it back with like fucking Metal Gear. It's just like, fuck, if that's true, what else in that fucking game's true? What will my radicalized mind do if I play Metal Gear? It's crazy. I'm afraid to play Metal Gear.
You could,
I mean,
write better books or something. So I say take the plunge.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I might. All right.
There's also Revengeance.
Yeah, the
that
meme one. Yeah.
Hey, but that one's good though, because it's like it's not wrong.
Oh yeah, you basically just like fight Trump
right.
and rip his heart out and crush it. Yeah.
It's raw. It's amazing.
It's raw.
Yeah.
I really want to play it. I wanted to stream it, but I realized, oh wow, I'll have too many things on my hands if I decide to start streaming. So maybe one day when I get 2 billion subscribers, become biggest man on planet.
I love when you like do this like white Chinaman accent. It's like, I will become big Instrom. I don't know. I did Russian, but like
it's more funny. Russian. I've seen more Russian people speak English, and I've seen Chinese people speak. Нет.
Бугр.
Сука, блядь. I think for your generation, maybe like the perception of Russians are still stuck in like CS:GO people.
It is.
Like,
it definitely is.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong. They still play CS:GO a lot.
Suka bled, and they fucking smash their keyboards. Fucking amazing. Love it.
Yeah. Wow, the world is full of amazing cultures, brilliant cultures.
Other than that, I do want to play like Persona and shit. I'm waiting until next month for Reloaded to come out. I want to.
Persona 3 Reload.
Videos on it. I'm waiting for it.
Can I edit?
Hey, you can edit it if you want. I want to make Persona videos.
Let's go, Persona.
I think the like literally the sister series to JoJo is Persona. I think I can still get.
Yeah, that is true.
Like,
there's still, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, obviously Persona took inspiration from JoJo at the start, but it's kind of a stretch to say it's a sister series. In like,
brother, I'm about to rip your asshole wide open. The main villain of Persona 4 is just Yoshikage Kira.
No, he's not. Have you played Persona 4?
No, but like,
then how can you say it's the same? It's not the same, man.
Off the whole fucking serial killer thing, I'm like, Kira.
Okay,
and then the gang in fucking Persona 5 just being, Golden Wind. I'm like, Yes.
I think aesthetically there's a lot of similar things, but also every RPG party has like a gang. Just like how every shonen anime has a. I don't want to debate this. Like I can see that I can see the semblance, and I do agree. You know,
Gray,
it's cool.
we have to show him.
No.
Help me dogpile him. Help me. Help me.
I mean,
Is it getting
y-
that
y-
bad?
it is true that every RPG has a gang, but like the vibe of the gang is what he's talking about.
It's the difference.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah, I do definitely think JoJo has a lot of similar vibes too, especially JoJo and Persona 5. There's a lot of similar, like stylish, fucking jazzy kind of. Yeah, it gets the same vibes.
If Persona 6 has a female protag in a prison, I'm going to fucking come find you in fucking Latveria, you Doctor Doom reject, and I'm gonna fucking throw you into your bathroom and be like, I fucking told you,
bro. If that actually happens, if Persona 6 actually has this female protagonist in the prison, I will let you do anything to me. That sounds wrong. That sounds wrong. Don't worry, by the time that game is out, I'll probably be like 40. So, you know what? You can't do anything to me by then. You're like 60.
Hey, fuck you. I'm an American. I keep that chrome pocket.
You're gonna shoot me? What the fuck?
Don't play fair.
Oh, man.
Special move.
Yeah,
My gun.
Persona 3 has a gun, but it's used to shoot yourself. So, not
It's
kind of
so
different.
weird.
Yeah, Persona 3, like, this is the only one of the 3 modern games I haven't played because the fucking grinding dungeon, I just really couldn't take it. But, I mean, I'm really excited to jump right in with the new remake. It looks really amazing. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I will sell my, like, what is
Last testicle.
I will sell my left testicle to buy the game. That's my conclusion.
Nice.
But also-
I mean, I've only played Persona 4. I need to play
Persona 4 is
5.
awesome.
Yeah.
Persona 5
It's
is
very
like,
cozy.
yeah. Persona 5 is, like, I think the most fun I've ever had in the video game, but it's also not the best, like, the story kind of sucks, but the music's really good, and I just really love the combat. I really love just playing through it. I'm a completionist. Like, I don't know about you, man. It's like, I complete, like, most of the games that I really like.
If I'm hyper fixated on the game, I will 100% it. I did it with
Yeah.
Doom. I did it with Spider-Man. I'm kind of doing it with Halo slowly because that's like my current hyperfixation. That's
Yeah.
why I haven't fucking read Neuromancer in a while. Because it's just like, Halo.
Halo.
I love Halo.
I didn't grow up on it, so I don't have much attachment. But I'm sure it's good if I play.
It fucking is, brother. It genuinely is. I was a Bungie lover for a long time, till Destiny 2 came out, and I'm just all like,
Wait, you don't like Destiny 2? I thought you liked Destiny.
I do, but like it's just like it doesn't feel the same anymore.
Huh.
Destiny 1 just had something to it, that just fucking hit. It really did. It was amazing.
Really, is
I've also been
stereotypical,
playing
man.
Skyrim.
Oh, why though? Why you gotta play that game? Why? Bethesda sucks ass. Like
yeah, but still, Skyrim is like iconic. So I wanted to see what the fuck it's about.
Do you have your 1,000 mods installed yet or no?
Nope, nothing. It's just it's a virgin game.
Oh, okay.
Then it's probably not that fun. You gotta have like Thomas the Tank Engine fly out in the opening cutscene where nothing matters. Okay. Oh man.
And you gotta get the fucking sex mods. 1 billion sex mods.
1 billion.
I can see
positions.
why that exists, honestly.
Really?
I won't elaborate.
Skyrim
Yeah, I won't
mode.
elaborate.
All right.
Hold on,
all right.
I got a GIF for this. Hold on, I got a GIF.
No.
Hold on,
Okay.
I got a GIF for this. Hold on.
Metas,
Hold on.
here's we need to barrage you with some tougher questions right now. We're getting to the twilight of the podcast. Top 5 anime, go. Top 5 anime.
Oh, I have a list. Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta go to my notes. Well, my notes app on my phone. Hold on. Oh, that's my script for my series. Hold on. The top 5 goes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is kind of a no-brainer.
Wait, in the number 5 or number 1? Number
1. Oh, you want to
Okay.
go number 5? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. At number 5, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh.
Nice.
I think it's better than Hunter x Hunter because I don't
What do you
like
think about that, Gray?
Mm.
Wait,
I just don't. It did not appeal to me. It reeks of back pain.
reeks the back pain.
Yes. Genuinely,
Okay.
if your body was hurting that much, you just should have stopped doing manga.
Damn.
Oh wait, did
For
you
your
read
betterment.
it or did you watch it?
I read it partially and then I watched it partially, and I just could not get through the earlier stuff before Green Island, and I just was like,
I think it's called
Meh.
Greed Island. I think.
Greed
green
Island.
or greed, but
Greed,
I was
greed.
it, just,
Greed Island.
It didn't.
Okay.
It did not interest me. I think Yu Yu Hakusho is objectively the better anime and better manga.
I wouldn't use that word. I wouldn't use that word if I were
No,
you.
I would, and I will say it, because
Man,
like only till the very ending of it, where his back pain problem started, is the only time I actually thought, damn, this kind of like it was like a 6. But everything prior to that, I'm like, this cooks. This is
Have you-
amazing.
so you saw Chimera Ant. Like people say that's the best arc of all time, and you said nothing. You felt nothing.
And I felt nothing.
Damn.
Felt nothing.
Damn, great. I'm sorry. I didn't know he came like this. I didn't know like he had this
Yeah.
in him.
Yeah. Above that would be Chainsaw Man. I
Nice.
love Chainsaw Man.
Awesome.
I own almost the entire manga in full print. I love it. I got really autistic with it. I think it's still going to be very autistic with me for a very long time. It just hits. I think
just
Denji's
hits.
cool. Asa is up there for me. I genuinely enjoy her character very much.
I love a femcel, so I'm gonna say yeah. I love Asa.
This one's more of a nostalgic classic for me, but number 3 is all a Dragon Ball. I just like my big sweaty men beating the shit out of each other.
Nice.
I'm very I'm like this is my only normie one on the list, other than the JoJo one.
Bro, Yu Yu Hakusho and like Chainsaw Man also normie.
They weren't very normie for a while.
Yeah,
But
that's
then they
true.
became
You know,
normie.
back then they were normie. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, actually, like the bottom half. I'll talk about the bottom half later, because then you'll realize, oh yeah, Metas is not normal. DBZ is up there. We already know this. Bleach is second. I love me some Bleach.
Ooh. Wait. Fist of the North Star is not in your It's not in your top 5. Man. Okay, I thought it would definitely be.
I actually haven't updated this. I have not finished the anime. Once I'm done with it incomplete, I'll put it on the list. But arguably, it is probably number 1 or number 2 with me. I fucking love Kenshiro, but we'll talk about that when eventually I make a fucking full video on it. Eventually, in like 2 decades. But Bleach is number 2. I love Bleach. It's amazing. It was, I think, the first anime I watched in full, and it just fucking hits. I love swords. Swords are fucking cool. You'll see with the 6 and below, you'll understand that. And of course, is JoJo at number 1. Variety is amazing.
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Yep.
JoJo's the GOAT. I think it's legit my favorite shonen. Definitely.
Yeah. Araki just cooked. He's probably like top 10 mangaka of all time. He's everybody forgets the fact that he was in Shonen Jump with Fist of the North Star and Dragon Ball, and then outlived both of those.
Outlived both of them, still going strong. JoJo Land's banger. Every chapter's banger. Like how does he do it? Well, I don't get it. Oh my god, it's so good.
I think after this Diavolo video, I'm gonna make a brief history of Hirohiko Araki, and it's just gonna be me just sucking his dick. But yeah, JoJo's of course at number 1. It just has more variety than anything on this list. It's literally fucking amazing. It has everything for you. Like Bleach or Part 7 is arguably like up there in the best manga of all time, right? And that's the fucking like Vagabond and fucking Berserk. So that just speaks volumes. But they go in this weird reverse of it. Going through 10 through 6. At number 10 is Kill la Kill. I thought it was very nice. I love Kill la Kill. It was neat.
Nice.
It was funny.
You should definitely watch Gurren Lagann.
I do watch it.
Made by same people, yeah.
Yes. At number 9 is Full Metal Alchemist. This is also
nice.
this is with my Bleach thing. This is like my second anime I've ever watched, and it just hits. I love the soundtrack. I love the acting. Both the Full Metal and then Brotherhood are really good. I think it's
you've seen both of them. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
It's a very enjoyable anime.
Which one do you prefer? The 03 or the
Brotherhood. Brotherhood is
I
so
think that's
much
kind of a
fucking better.
no-brainer. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few people who prefer the 03 version.
So this is one nobody's really gonna know or expect because you're all our fucking normies. It's Claymore. I love me Claymore.
We love Claymore. At least we know about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like? Have you seen Claymore?
It's really good.
Gray, have you seen Claymore?
No, I haven't seen Claymore. No, but I do know.
It's very good. It is basically just femme berserk. If you really much. Just want it, it's really good, amazing, genuinely a treat to read.
That's a lot of swords, though. Yeah,
it is.
I can see.
It is.
I can see why.
Above
Claymore.
this isn't an anime. It's technically an OVA / movie. Is Afro Samurai. I fucking love Afro Samurai.
Oh, we gotta watch that. Oh god, I gotta watch that.
I do want to watch
that.
Afro Samurai is elite.
Yeah.
Yet again, another sword anime.
Fucking, I think it's Jizza who made the soundtrack, right?
He did. And then Ghostface Killer.
Yeah, but bro, like, okay, this is something like, Metis, you'll get this. Like, I saw a documentary of them making this basically soundtrack, and they were like, Jizza was talking about his process and how he was like, oh, so the story is about like a revenge, right? So it's about like genres. Yeah, he kind of made every character like a genre. Like, and the predecessors of that genre is like the fusion of so it was like funk, soul killed funk, or the other way around, and then they combine to make hip hop. It's like, wow, it's so cool, it's so fun. Yeah, it's it's fascinating.
Samurai Champloo is genuinely amazing. Above that, Afro Samurai is genuinely amazing, and then Samurai Champloo.
Ooh.
Honestly,
nice.
I think I need to probably place this one higher. I think actually it probably should go like Yu Yu Hakusho, Chainsaw Man, then Samurai Champloo.
Oh,
I need to change up the list, but Samurai Champloo is fucking.
Yeah, Samurai Champloo is incredible. Yeah, I agree. That's great.
No.
It's just a lot of like, I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen like a good chunk of it, and I kind of didn't go back to it. But I mean, it's an episodic show, so it makes sense. But I really loved it. The soundtrack as well. Oh god, Nujabes
got me into my Nujabes.
Yeah, it's Shinichiro Watanabe, right? I've been wanting to make a video on how he directs and shit for a while, but I haven't gotten around to it. But he's incredible.
He's so unique.
If anything, if I were to change this list, like to update it, it'd probably go JoJo, Fist of the North Star, Bleach, DBZ, Samurai Champloo, Chainsaw Man, Yu Yu Hakusho, Afro Samurai, Claymore, then Full Metal. That would be the top 10. To update it. I love me. I'm probably gonna watch a little bit of Fist of the North Star after this.
You got it. Man, Samurai Champloo is so good. Especially, do you know about like his other works, like Space Dandy and obviously Cowboy Bebop?
Cowboy Bebop.
I am currently going through Cowboy Bebop. I do enjoy it. It is very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if you want like space wacky adventures, I love Space Dandy as well. Like from the little I've seen, like every episode has like a different director. It's really fun. So yeah. Space adventures. We brought up space like way earlier in this podcast, so I thought I would mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. You are correct. It is spacey. I want to watch it. I've just not had the time to watch it.
But man, I will say this is a pretty solid top 10. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's all pretty good shows. Or like,
I agree.
Yeah, especially Afro Samurai and Samurai Champloo. Like, it's kind of obvious that like you're kind of from the Toonami generation, but like I expect it. It's great.
Oh, bro, yeah, I'm definitely a Toonami kid. Definitely.
Yeah. Man, Toonami, like there's just a lot of interesting stories about like how back then anime was localized to people. Like 4Kids, obviously, One Piece, all that, and also Toonami. Adult Swim is like a part of Toonami is like a part of Adult Swim, right? Or was it the other way around?
Yes and yes.
I love TV. TV is so interesting. Man, should we give us our top 10 to like give an idea of like what we like? Because I feel like
sure. I mean,
yeah. Do you have a top 10 ready right now? I can try to pull up.
Yeah, I can also try to like give some like general things. I haven't like ranked them, especially it depends on my mood and what the day's like, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Mine would definitely have. Okay, I'm not gonna go in any order. Mine would definitely have Ashitano Joe.
Bro, I've told you. I've told Metis to watch that show for like. I've told Metis to watch that.
Oh
show
yeah,
for,
yeah.
like, 2
You
years.
definitely love it.
Oh
would
no,
be
I
a-
wouldn't.
yeah.
All the boxing shit I need to get into, I just have not.
Yeah, and also I think it's a very nice change of pace from like newer anime, like I don't know, JJK. I made this comparison in my new video. How it's a slower burn, but like it's so worth the payoff. So definitely get into Ashita no Joe. Besides that, there's Ava, I think, right?
Yeah, Ava.
You fucking casual.
Bro, Ava is also like my favorite, so we're both casuals.
I know. Keep going.
And then let's see. It'll probably definitely have Gurren Lagann because I've already said it's one of the most shonen punk thing ever. Fuck yeah.
Fight the
power.
Fight the power.
And then let me see. We have Sunny Boy. I'd probably have Sunny Boy.
That's a pretentious anime. Like, I love it though, but like, okay. So
You like it, so I
love it. So Metis, Sunny Boy, like it's a not really popular anime, but it's a newer anime in like 2021, and basically it's about a classroom that got like drifted into like in the middle of like nowhere, where like time and space doesn't exist, and they like go on these adventures in like different time and spaces, and they're like all really surreal and weird, and they're all kind of about like growing up and like angst and that kind of thing, but not really. I think it's a very interesting story that kind of gets into maybe like maybe you'll like it because it's pretty existential in a way. Like they talk about eternity, and like the whole concept is like youth is a place where people don't really want. I don't know, different for all people, but like a lot of people were like, I don't want to leave youth. I want to not grow up. This is kind of bad. I don't want to grow up to this harsh world that doesn't accept my individuality. So I'm gonna stay. So this is kind of taking that idea and be like, okay, what if I put you in this world where you are like basically all powerful. You can manipulate anything, but you're in this eternity world where nothing moves on, and you're just kind of there forever. And that's kind of the idea of the show. And how they developed it is like, it's very fun. Sonny Boy. Sonny as in SONNY. Yeah, it's pretty short, but it's pretty, it's abstract and it's fun. Also, the music's really good. It got me into like alternative rock and like math rock. Do you know math rock?
Brother, you showed me Polyphia, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah,
brother,
I mean, you
I've
love
been listening to
Polyphia,
them
but like
since,
Polyphia is not really
2016.
math rock, because math rock is more about like time signatures, and Polyphia is all in 4/4. Polyphia is just very like technical rock. But
he's out nerding me right now. This is crazy.
Polyphia though, like have you seen the performance they did? Like they posted it onto YouTube. Like I think that performance is some of their like best live renditions ever. Especially 40 ounce, like that one with the drum, like it hits so much more than the digital version. Okay, I'm going off. I'm going off.
Moving on.
Moving on.
I have FLCL in my list.
Fully
probably.
Cooley.
Yeah.
Fully
That's
Cooley.
also another Toonami.
I could not really get into that one. It just
Really?
I think that's one where you need to watch it growing up to fucking like.
Yeah, probably.
Really
Yeah, that is true.
Because like I understood
Maybe.
the whole themes of like going through puberty, but I'm like, dude, I'm fucking 20. I already fucking understand all this shit.
Yeah.
Girls are complicated. My body's weird. You kind of get used to it.
That's
And then-
something I really. Wait, let me talk for a second.
Yeah, sure.
It's something I kind of wonder as I grow up, right? Because I'm definitely in the stage right now of like going through a lot of growth, teenager angst, blah blah blah. But once I get into like an older age, can I even like look back at the past me and being like, the past me could relate this. That's why I can like this right now, or will I just be, this doesn't relate to me right now. That's why I don't like it. I want to say like optimistically, I can still tap back to my teenage stuff and be like, okay, my teenage me would really like this, and they would really relate to it. But
Who's
I don't know.
the guy who made Ava? Who directed it? Who's the guy?
Hideaki Anno.
I know.
Anno literally couldn't write the movies because he got too old. He couldn't relate to his characters anymore. He got happy.
Yeah,
So I think using him as an example, like maybe an extreme example, maybe you can't enjoy the things you did in the past because you grow up.
and that's to a certain extent kind of sad, I think. But also, it means you'll enjoy more things and understand more
because,
things.
like, you know how even if you've grown past them, you still have like the memories, I guess. You still experience
I
them.
guess.
So
That's
I
true.
wouldn't say
That's
it's
true. I think
completely devalued.
I mean, obviously, hopefully if I grow up, I won't be able to relate to Ava, but like I can remember a guy who was also me back then, so maybe that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I think Fully Cooley, it's definitely about like more specific teenage experiences. Like I don't know, I really
I made a
related
video
to, like,
about it and
You
called
did.
it anti coming of age. So
kinda. It's about
Anti-coming of
Yeah.
age. That's crazy.
it's kind of about this guy who like really wants to be perceived as an adult, even though he's way out of his league, that kind of thing. And I related to that kind of story. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty weird show. I respect the opinion, but it looks really good though. Like so many creative animation choices there. I think you will also agree, Menace.
yeah, and then the next one, Curious will probably definitely have a lot to talk about. It's Revolutionary Girl Utena.
Yeah, I don't think Menace is gonna like that. I mean, maybe. You know what? Maybe he'll be. So
What is it?
it's about it's basically like a shoujo anime, but
Ew.
weird. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like trying to do a magical girl setup except everything falls apart because of
I
like
love Sailor Moon.
patriarchy and replacement. Yeah, kind of. It's oh god, how do I explain Revolutionary Girl Utena? So it's to put it in the broad strokes. It's a story about repression and people fitting you into like tropes and how you break out of it, and how breaking out of it is like a hard process, and going through all of that. And it features some of the most fascinating characters you can find in anime. And every character just like, if I had a theme to surround them with, it would be like they're trapped in their memories, where like they're not able. It's kind of similar to the guy you're writing right now. Like they're trapped in their perception of themselves and the perception of others around them, and not trying to hear other people out. So they're kind of like trapped in youth again. Trapped in this kind of formative years of something, and they're not really to move past it to the outside world, because it's a very abstract work that like.
The way you start talking, you're like, yeah, man, it's so good.
Yeah, like the
I'm running out
reason
of
like
breath.
I like it for a lot is because like the whole not the message, but like the core of Utena is to like, don't put yourself in a box, right? And like just accept that your identity can be fluid, and like you can be a lot of things that are not just something that other people want you to be, and what you even want you to be, basically.
But the steps it goes to
make
that point
is true.
is
I mean,
fascinating. It's so
yeah.
interesting. 10 out of 10. One of my
Yes.
favorites. But
Interesting.
I don't know. I wish you would check it out, but I don't know if you'd.
Maybe.
I hope. Yeah. Gotta be more open-minded to the bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not young anymore. I can't fucking watch all of Fairy Tail in a single day.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd
All
probably have the fucking I forgot the name. Legend of the Galactic Heroes when I finally finish it, but it's very, very slow.
It's
and
about
hard to
like
watch.
it's basically like a very
It's
dense
space
political
politics.
drama. Yeah, space politics. So I don't know.
And the main character is kind of an anarchist, Yang Wen Lee.
Yeah. It's also Chinese, so I like him.
Yeah.
He's also Chinese. I like him. That's funny.
All right. So that's what else do you have? I don't know how many that is. I didn't count.
Yeah, I mean, then I'll probably have Science Gate.
Steins Gate. Have you seen Steins Gate? Menace. Have you heard of it?
I kind of want to, but I just haven't.
Steins Gate, I think. I mean, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, the first episodes are bad.
Yeah. I disagree with them.
Yeah,
They're
entirely.
scum.
No, like I get the like
I don't
the
get
first
it.
episode. No, like okay, I could get it to some extent because the first episode is
I
kind of setting
don't
up
get
the
it.
character. Shut up! Let me make the point. So the first episodes are kind of setting up the characters in a way. But you watch the first episode and you're like, oh god, this is good. The visuals are really interesting, and they have this like everything's so white and like everything's so glaring in a really interesting way, and the intrigue and the direction is just wow, this is really good. And I think usually people get hooked in the first episode, and I don't understand why they wouldn't. So I love Steins Gate. It's a time travel story, very good one.
Yeah, and then we'll probably have a lot of shonen stuff like JoJo's, and then let me see, Yu Yu Hakusho. I liked Hunter x Hunter like a normal person, like a normal non-psychopathic person. So that
Metis is dead. We killed him in the anime talk. He's not here anymore.
I'm cognitively listening to all of this right now. I'm taking it all in. You guys are going full nerd on me, and I'm just like, okay.
Oh yeah, one more thing I'd like to talk about was probably the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Wait,
Because
that's
it's been
in your top
growing
10?
on me. No.
Wow.
Probably
Top
not.
10.
But still, it's been growing on me, and I've been like, I don't know, my mind has been going back to it every now and then in my school days for no reason. So
okay. It's
You guys are living this, like, I won't lie. So analyzing all your top 10s, it's very like finding yourself, which
all
is
over
very
the place.
Pretty much.
It's
Pretty much.
18-year-olds versions of you guys. You guys are like finding yourself. Like my list was not finding myself. My shit was all like, grow the fuck up.
Pretty much. Like, you know, I think there's definitely truth to that. But also, just a lot of anime is about finding yourself. Just a lot of, you know, about compelling drama. And yeah, you can find themes that are similar in that. But a lot of shows also go past that. Like, I think Ashita no Joe, for example, that boxing anime, yes, there's parts of finding yourself, but there's also parts that, I think, 40-years-olds can relate to. So,
yeah,
it's just a, you know, difference in degree there.
And also a lot of communist.
Yeah,
hey, that's
indeed.
Astro Boy too.
Astro Boy, yeah. Astro Boy was
Yeah.
really critical of technology, I think.
Oh, Hyper. I think
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like its whole stick.
Well, not like in the beginning, but like later maybe. I think I've watched.
Damn,
only a
this
few
is probably
documentaries,
the
so I'm not
most
saying-
anime talk we have done on the podcast so far.
Pretty much. You know, the guests bring out the worst, the nerdiest out of us.
Jesus.
But about melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, I don't expect metas to like this at all. But it's very interesting because so I didn't know the premise of the show, even though it's super iconic. Like, if you're in like 2006 and you were an anime fan, everybody knew what this anime was. But yeah, it's a very popular show. But like, I didn't know the premise, and I got into it. It's like, what? What is this? So it's about a girl who doesn't know she's God, but she is God. So like,
what in the SCP?
Yeah.
kind of, but like she doesn't know she's God, but like she is God, and if she gets mad, then the world will be destroyed. But this girl's like kind of weird because she wants to like she kind of, the first thing she says is like, I'm not interested in normal humans. Please find me paranormal activities. I want to talk to them. And you know, everybody looks at her as like, oh, I bet you're crazy. And but it turns out that like. And then it turns out that like, you know, people do find her. Like, she's kind of like dragging random people. It's like, hey, dude, be in my supernatural club. Dude, be in my supernatural club. And she drags a bunch of people that just seem like randos, like, in this club. And they're kind of begrudgingly going along with it until, you know, she reveals that she is God. No, people reveal that she is God. And these people who she thinks are just normal people are actually like espers and aliens, the things that she's looking for. And they're trying to convince her that... it's like a 2 layers of meta on top of meta on top of meta. It's so weird. But it's basically like a whole operation of trying to not ruin the world because the anime girl controls the world in a way. And yeah, it's also about growing up. It's also about finding yourself, and all of that.
Kinda, but yeah.
Yeah, it's I could definitely see why you would go back to it right now, especially the movie, The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Oh yeah,
It's very
yeah.
It gives me the wintry vibes.
Indeed,
It's
yeah.
about. It does. I mean, it's set in Christmas. One of the few anime set in Christmas. There's not a lot of Christmas anime.
No, there's Tokyo Godfathers.
Yeah, there's one, which is about like. You have to watch that movie, by the way. Like, do you know like Perfect Blue or any of that? Like Satoshi Kon.
I have
Kon.
been needing to watch Perfect Blue. I think I might get me and my girlfriend to watch it because I know that it is a little bit crazy.
It's a pretty crazy and dark.
It's very great.
Yeah.
Have you seen Black Swan?
I do remember like watching like an episode or whatever.
No, that's Black Mirror, I think you're talking about.
Black
Black
Mirror?
Swan is a
No,
movie.
Black Swan is a movie, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's the one with Natalie Portman who's like a ballet dancer. Yeah, it's like a big movie. It's like a very critically acclaimed movie, and like the director takes a lot of inspiration. Cohn basically just calls him out and says he's stealing, but also in like a like a little I guess joking sense. Fuck, I can't talk. Yeah.
Yeah, Perfect Blue is There's some parallels there.
Interesting. Okay.
All right.
I've been meaning to watch Perfect Blue for a while. I just feel like I don't fucking have time. Like I've been slowly grinding out fucking Fist of the North Star slowly.
I mean,
So
no shade, but if you cut out the Halo playing a bit, you could technically watch a lot more.
motherfucker, I'm trying to reach hero, bro. I have a duty to do.
You know what? Maybe I think consuming more media maybe will broaden your perspective when you're trying to do analysis. But also maybe not. Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe I'm one of those guys who just go outside and I just fucking get big brain. Just like, wow. The moon. It's such an interesting concept.
That could also be possible. You know what? Let's not rule that out. All right. Greg, your top 10 is boring. Let's get to mine, which is kind of similar.
Fuck you. You have like 3 or 4 overlapping ones. So
Yeah, I do. Ava, let's not talk about Ava. I talked about Ava with Metas before. When you talk
you
about
probably
how,
have the fucking lolly anime.
Shut the fuck up. but like I talked to Ava about Metas before. Talk to Metas about Ava before. I got it wrong. And he was kind of talking about how, like, you know, it was philosophical in a way, but it wasn't really for him, which I get. Like, Ava's the show. You know, before I watched Ava, I was a really annoying piece of shit, which I still kind of am, but like, you know, less that because I watched Ava and I realized that people can have different perspectives because a lot of people really hated it and I didn't get it, and I would just like shit on them if I wasn't, you know, back then, but now I get it. That was like a few years ago. Now I'm better, okay? But okay, moving on. Besides that, I also have
so much.
Utena as well, Ashino Joe as well, Fully Cooley as well, and then there's Fate Zero.
You're fucking dumb. You're actually really crap. Holy shit!
You don't like it? What?
No fucking way! I didn't think I'd hear this from you. Keep going.
What? What's your grab with Fate Zero, man? It's great.
I just didn't think you'd like it.
What do you mean? Fate Zero is so good. Okay. So so Fate Stay Night is a franchise. It's full of worthless hacks. Nobody's good there. Okay, I'm kidding. But it's a very weird kind of show where you don't really understand how this guy came to the conclusions because like it's a very weird story with nothing really to take out of it. But it just feels like it's trapped in its own story too much, so that it doesn't really affect me in a way that like stories that address more real things kind of do. It's pretty unfair because it's still compelling in a way, but what's interesting about Fate Zero is because wow, it's just really sad. It's just really sad and really tragic, but it has just way more interesting characters because it's written by Genro Ibuchi, who wrote Psychopaths, Sayano Uta, which we don't need to talk about.
you probably brought the thing up for like 3 episodes, so.
I did, but because it's such a fascinating piece of horror. But yeah, Fate Zero is just like really tragic.
Fucking lollies and
no, what do you mean? No, it's not just that.
Expose him.
No. Okay. I'm dead. Please don't expose me. What is there to say about Fate Zero though? There's a lot of interesting philosophies in there. There's a guy who's basically like a utilitarian.
There's a lot of interesting philosophies in there.
Utilitarian.
I'm moving on from this. Okay, I'm getting roasted. Fate Zero is good, and if you don't like it, fuck. What's your problem with it? What's your problem with it?
I just didn't think you'd like Fate Zero.
Okay, where did you even hear about it? I don't think you even know what Fate is.
No, I've heard it from Shammy. Shammy talks about it all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god. Shammy is a Busham Zero though. Like he's a YouTuber.
He likes it.
Oh, he liked it. Well, he's also like really depressed, even more than me. Like I'm not depressed, but like he's like legit depressed. So
real.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean Fate Zero, I would get why depressed people like it, but I also just like it as like an ensemble narrative. It's a story where there's really no protagonists. I love those stories where like everyone isn't playing kind of the same role. It just I love those stories, especially because it's a battle royale, right?
I want fucking goddamn.
What?
This is true. It is a battle royale.
It is a battle royale. Degree. I feel like you've heard it, so I'm not gonna talk about Fate Zero anymore.
Yeah.
Besides that, let's see. I also love Bocchi the Rock. I have a poster on it on my wall right now.
That one's good. That one I like.
That one is awesome. It's such a positive show. Like, you say I'm a doomer, but this is one of my favorites because of how much joy it just
the
springs
doomer
up
loves
in me.
lolly.
What the fuck? I'm going to kill you. What the I don't like characters like that. I'm going to cry.
And then we have Monogatari somewhere probably.
No, let's not talk about that. Let's not bring up that ever. Let's talk about Bocchi the Rock more. So, this show, it pretty much got me back into playing guitar. It's like really ridiculous to say, but it did.
Autism be damned, this boy can cook.
When you said that, I was like, I don't know how to respond to this. This is a response to when I posted something on Instagram. I'll send a screenshot of it on.
It's funny because people started liking it. I'm like,
yeah, people like this. Like, do I give out the autistic vibes to my real life friends as well? No. So yeah, more about Bochi though. Like, it's just the vibe of it. First of all, because it's very faithful to its setting, which is like, I think it's called Shimo Tsikagawa. I don't know. So basically, the district, its setting is really rich with rock culture. A bunch of really cool bands came out there, like Asian Kung Fu Generation. You definitely know if you know Naruto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fucking amazing band. And yeah, they were all starting off from there, and they have this really indie rock culture. And Bochi just kind of in there, and I just love the setting. I really want to be Bochi. I really want to get into one of those like districts and like jam out with people. But just seeing how she found companionship through music, and how she found just like people she could rely on, and how everybody else, also like Kita and the Nijika, other characters, they found something to connect to through forming this band together and performing together and going through all these hardships. Like, wow, god, this is like peak friendship. I love every single part of the show. I don't know what to really
I love just reacting to your guys' fucking like hyper niche, just like, man, I love anime, and then you just start talking. I feel like my girlfriend.
Really?
This was what it feels like, just to fucking start talking. I'm like, oh, okay, you're just going off right now.
Okay, this is basically how our podcast is. Like, we exchange hyper niche autistic ramblings, and then we call it a podcast. We should really call our podcast just like hyper niche autistic ramblings, the podcast.
That's real. That's a real fucking title.
All right. Next up, let's see. What's something that won't get me canceled?
I heard Monogatari.
Do you know Monogatari?
I keep on hearing fucking whispers about it through the fucking echoes of the fucking trenches of the internet.
I mean, if
I really don't know what it is.
If you follow Bushammo, then you probably,
I've seen it, but I just don't interact with it.
So like Monogatari, it's a really weird show, which is weird because it's one of my first anime. I don't know how I picked it. You picked all the normal stuff like Full Metal Alchemist. I picked like Fate Stay Night and this one. And when I was 15, so I didn't get all the problematic stuff in it. And now I watch it like, wow, he gropes a child. Why? And I think it's like, let's just say it like this. I have put this responsibility onto myself to figure out why the fuck this guy is like this, because when I was 15, I saw the story and I was like, wow, this is genuinely valuable. Like, I found a lot of really interesting things to think about. And the protagonist, like, even though he's a piece of shit, like, he goes through a really interesting arc, disregarding the pedophile stuff. So I was like, why is he like this? What's wrong with him? Why would he write something like this? And I decided to kind of try to look into it. Like, I'm legit. What do you say? I'm doing a deep dive on this author. I'm reading like every one of his books, which are also way more normal than this. This one's like the weird one. I mean, there's one where like incest happens, like legit incest. But but yeah, he's
my mouth
really,
is just on the floor right now, just reacting to this.
So he's just like a really weird guy, and I don't know why he writes the stuff he writes. But then after, I think, the most charitable explanation I can give is that this guy's really interested with social conventions in a way. Like his best series, I think, Zaregoto, the first one he ever wrote, is about genius, the concept of genius and how they're perceived by other people, and how they're so far removed from regular people, and the dynamics in that. And it's about a guy who went through a lot of fucked up experiments, who like tried to become a genius, but then is trapped in his own ego. A very fascinating story. But basically, he talks about that, and it's like, wow, this guy has a really interesting view on society, and his way of kind of digesting that in a ultimately positive way, because the story, even though it's edgy sometimes, it goes to a really positive direction, is about working through that discrepancy in social dynamics, or whatever the fuck that is, to move on to a better place. So maybe when he's groping a ghost, a lolly, who's 3,000 years old,
what the fuck?
I'll leave it there. I won't defend it. I will say I liked it when I was 15, and I want to figure out why it is what it is. What?
I just wondered, and I was berated by information about this author and this story that I didn't think was gonna happen. I didn't consent to this.
Just like how the girls he grew up didn't consent to anything.
This is crazy.
Okay, so one that won't get me canceled. My Neighbor Totoro. Have you seen any Ghibli movies?
I've seen them all. My favorite is Princess Momonosuke.
Yeah, I need to see that one still. I have not seen it.
I think it's the best one, honestly.
Yeah, I can understand that. But have you seen the new one, The Boy and the Heron?
I have not.
Man.
Oh god, the last episode of this podcast. I went on a whole tirade about how it was really, really not good, in my eyes as well, because it's so esoteric in a way that like Miyazaki doesn't really do. Maybe if you see it, then you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, my favorite one so far is Totoro, just because of how, my favorite thing about Ghibli is how it. I think you can definitely agree is that it bends reality with fantasy in a really fun way, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think Totoro is the greatest achievement of that, because it's literally about how children, like you're never really sure if Totoro is real or not in that movie, and that's the whole point. Is that the fact that the children perceive Totoro as real is good enough, and they go on this mystical adventure, and it's kind of a validation of like childhood wonder. I love it. I really love it. And also, this is a kind of a selfish thing. The girl I liked also really liked it, and this is the first thing we talked about. So I have like a special attachment to it. Then she rejected me. So you know what? I can still like the. I actually still like the thing. Even after it didn't work out. I think that's it. I don't have any interesting top 10s. Oh, one last one. Before we go, because we really need to wrap it up. My parents are gonna kill me.
So, we're doing it for 2 hours. I usually don't do 2 hour long podcasts.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we'll
it's been over 2 hours. Goddamn.
It's been over 2 hours, really. Okay. One last one. Goodbye, Teacher Despair. You know this one, Gray.
Oh yeah,
So,
fuck yeah, Zetsubo Sensei.
It's about a teacher who wants to kill himself, but like in a funny way. That's all you need to know. And it's just like, it has so many really, really stupid things.
Yeah, it's also very esoteric in that it's like critiquing old Japanese traditions and shit. But still,
Yeah,
it's
kinda.
it's very
like,
entertaining and like very good.
So to be like clear on, if the teacher wants to kill himself, it's not like that he finds his life and will be like, I hate everything, I want to kill myself. Not that kind of guy. He's like, oh, my train is late today, I want to kill myself. That's the kind of comedy in that show. And there's also so many different characters. Like there's like the perfectionist character, and there's also one, Kafka. Her name is Kafka. If you know that show, then you know how great her character is. There's just really. Also, the style is great. Like this really unique art style by this mangaka. I don't know their name. Directed by
Like
Shaft.
this mangaka doesn't know their name. Crazy.
Shut up. Their name is Hirohiko Araki or something. I don't know.
That's crazy. He's autismed out. Both of them are.
I'm autismed out. I think like if you talk about music, I can get it back. Oh, that sounds wrong.
Oh, don't do it. Don't open the floodgates.
I know. I don't. I want to go like
Eat.
end this recording and then go like eat this croissant.
Yeah. Okay.
Croissant.
All right. Let's do a more official
Official outro, brother.
official outro. All right.
Hold on. I'll say this.
Alright.
It was fun being here. I know I kind of got quiet towards the end. It's really late for me, but these two are like little brothers to me. I just talk to them, and they just start autistically talking, and I'm like, this is nice. This is soothing. Hold on, I have a GIF for this. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
I'm curious, better be saving all those GIFs, or
I
otherwise.
will be.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll be saving the JJK one.
I don't have it, but it's like in my own lane, comfortable.
Well, we can say I can say that Gray, you definitely agree. It's been a really fun time having you on here. Like I was kind of hesitant because like I know we get along, but like Gray was like a kind of first time meeting you, but you guys hit it off really well, and I was surprised at how fun this was. Really.
Yeah, me myself, I'm surprised I was able to even talk.
Yeah.
Because I usually
And yeah, I'm just really glad this happened. I'm going to put extra effort into editing this to make sure it's entertaining and cutting off all the bad parts, including defamatory parts about myself. So I'm going to...
This is crazy. He roasted himself, by the way. We didn't... He just said it. We were just observers here, Gray. And he just started saying that shit.
All right. So, that'd be the end of this episode of The Purpose of the Pale. It's been great to have Metas, our first official special guest.
I'm
here.
the first. I'm your
Yeah.
virgin. I'm your first.
You pop
Yeah.
you pop the podcast cherry with us.
Wow.
Wow. Who are you, Gray?
I am Gray Link. I have a channel. I'm Gray, and with me was my co-host Curious. Hello. Yes.
Hello, it's me.
And thank you for joining us, Metas. It was very great.
No problem. No, it's cool. It's just I was not been able to talk about my autistic thoughts as well on my podcast. So it's good to be here among fellow anime fans. I know I got quiet, but it is like almost midnight for me, and I am like sleepy boy. But it's just cool just hearing people like talk about their own shit and on my shit too. I'm weird too.
Yeah.
Like I can probably guarantee you I will be back at some point.
At some point.
Nice.
At some point. We have more to talk about. When he's a published author, we'll interview him and get $2 billion. Yeah. All right. I think that's it. We'll not hold you on for longer. Say goodbye to the camera, to the microphone. Bye-bye.
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 Goodbye.
Mwah.